Phil. Thanks for coming to my party. Who's this?
Hey, Cindy. Check this out. This is my very own announcer guy. Hey, announcer guy, say something.
Hello, Cindy. It's time to meet your very special party guest. Say hello to Phil Mundor. This is Larry Morgan speaking.
Well, thank you. Of course, I know Phil, and nice to meet you, Mr. Announcer Guy. By the way, Phil, you look great.
Oh, thanks. I got this new suit.
Tonight, Phil is dressed for success in a fashionable hand-tailored Armani suit. With softly constructed shoulders and a slimming silhouette, Phil is comfortably attired for whatever environment he should find himself in. Retail value, $2,500. This is Larry Morgan speaking.
Ooh, I wish I hadn't given the price on this.
Wow. That's great. Phil, let me get you a drink. What are you having?
You know, I think I'll have a beer.
This evening, Phil will be enjoying Doers on the Rocks.
What?
Doers, the finest blended Scotch whiskey money can buy. And as always, we remind you to please drink responsibly. This is Larry Morgan speaking.
I guess a scotch would be okay. Thanks, announcer guy.
He's your own personal announcer, and he's only available from Bob and Tom Enterprises, a division of Frigmall Industries.
You get more respect from the company you keep when you're introduced by a guy whose voice is really deep. Announcer guy, he makes announcements just for you.
He's the announcer guy, and like it or not, he'll follow you anywhere.
All right, my son. Let's hear your confession.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been
3 months since his last confession. Good morning, Father O'Malley. Say hello to Phil Mundor. Recently, Phil has embezzled from the office football pool, run over the neighbor's cat, and has had some extraordinarily erotic dreams starring his 18-year-old neighbor, Caitlin Kravitz. Caitlin's appearance is brought to you by Nikon. Nikon, maker of the world's finest binoculars. This is Larry Morgan speaking.
Jesus H. Christ, Phil Mondor. That's one hell of a confession, or my name's not Father Mark O'Malley. Now, here to present your penance is my announcer guy.
Thanks, Mark. For Phil's penance, Father O'Malley orders 10 Hail Marys and 20 Our Fathers. Now go and sin no more. And thanks for visiting Father O'Malley's confessional. And please accept these fabulous parting gifts. A case of Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat, and the hot new CD recording, Larry Morgan Reads the New Testament. This is Tony Lamont speaking.
Your friends will be impressed, and you'll be really proud when you're introduced by a guy whose voice is way too loud. Announcer guy, he makes announcements just for you.
The Announcer Guy, only from Bob and Tom Enterprises. This is Larry Morgan speaking.
Nice shooting, Tex. Good morning and welcome.
That's
Hello
Chick McGee speaking. Oh, sorry.
to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello, Chick McGee.
There's Pat Godwin. Hey, Chick.
My face itches.
Scratch it.
It's killing me.
No, it's my face. What is it? My face hurts.
It's killing me.
Yes, we heard you first time. I know. I'm ugly. I get it. There's your son, Willie Griswold.
Who's very
Look at
handsome.
that. Look at that head of hair.
I know.
He's got dry shampoo. It smells really good, whatever
Thank
you're
you.
using.
Thank you. It's,
Man,
thank you
smells
very much.
good.
Wow. Well,
Smells like a really, really good whorehouse. It's just,
I know.
Oh,
I know what
man.
that smells like after last night.
You know what I mean. There's Ace Cosby. There's Josh Arnold.
hello.
Welcome back, Josh.
Thank you.
Did you win the tournament?
No.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom. Tom?
Josh Arnold was fishing, and you caught what I believe is commonly described as a mess-o fish.
Yeah, we caught a lot of white bass, but the tournament was a largemouth tournament, and boy, were they fickle this weekend.
Oh.
So, yeah, hard to find.
But you did have a shore lunch of some delicious...
No, we didn't have a short lunch, but we...
They were busy fishing. They didn't have time for lunch.
But yeah, we caught a ton of white bass, so that's always fun.
Okay, well, we have some emails from folks that have been doing some fishing.
Oh, good.
I want to show you one where a guy's holding a fish the size of a 5-year-old.
Oh, wow. I wonder what it is.
Oh, yeah, he was talking trash, too, about, I got a bigger fish than Josh today, stuff like that.
Oh, I have no doubt. Yeah.
He could barely, I couldn't lift it. I don't know how much it was, like 60 pounds or something. Nuts.
Yeah, that's
We'll find the story.
I wonder what it was.
But you had some good bonding time with your brothers?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Any pantsing going on?
No pantsing.
Okay.
Plenty of ribbing.
Grab ass.
A lot of ribbing,
Yeah, a lot of grab ass, yeah.
No. So why does pantsing mean taking pants off?
I don't know.
Shouldn't it be de-pantsing?
Yeah.
See, that sounds dumb.
Well,
You go over there and pants him. You know, go over there and de-pants him. See?
Do ladies ever do that? Do you ever
no, I never. No.
get together at one of these hen parties and all of a sudden, hey, look who just pantsed Zelda?
No, that's not happened in my lifetime. I'm sure maybe it has.
Willie, is that a generational thing? Do you guys ever do any pantsing? Is that
Yeah, sure, you bet.
Okay,
Get rid of some pants. Absolutely.
Glad to see the tradition carries on.
I think that's why boxer briefs are so popular. It's because even when you get pantsed, it doesn't, it looks like you're wearing swim trunks.
Sure.
Not a big deal.
Yeah.
And tidy whities were never that impressive
And
just
they're
on their own.
Terrible look.
Right.
Tidy whities, though, you're always getting full coverage when you get pants. The boxers, you get pants. They could show everybody everything.
Yeah,
Well,
they
then-
could go with them,
Well,
right?
first of all, Ace is exempt from this conversation because he farts holes in his underwear.
That's correct.
So he can't contribute. But if you're yanking your pants down and your boxer briefs are coming down, you need to get a better sized boxer brief, I think, right?
Yo, boxer brief? Yeah.
Yeah, because the tidy...
They shouldn't come down with it.
No, they shouldn't come down. No.
White underwear, though, is a bad idea.
You said white underwear was what you wear now.
No, I wear black. I've been wearing nothing but black underwear for years.
You were great.
He wears
for a
it's like
while.
swim trunks. It's like some sort of like.
But they're boxer briefs, right?
No, they're brief.
They're briefs, but they're not. They're like athletic.
I don't want to see them.
Don't show those.
I don't want to see
I would
your
very much
underwear.
like to see them.
Sit
Pulling his
down.
Take your pants
down.
off.
Tom is taking his
Take
pants
your-
off.
They're like
Pants
stretchy
on.
athletic
Really tells us
material. It's very odd.
So
They're black.
nothing.
Whiteys, I mean, if you go to wash them,
What'd you call
there's
me?
way too much information. Oh, sorry.
Well, if you...
What is
Yeah,
the
if
old
you're
joke?
not wiping well.
What is the old joke?
God.
I need a urine
Four-year-olds
sample, a blood sample,
And a semen sample.
and a semen. Okay, here's my underwear. Something like that, right?
that's it, yeah.
fecal sample.
A fecal sample.
I think we have sperm in the news today, by the way.
Oh, yeah? What's sperm
coming
up
up? We'll find out. I'm a little bit behind here. I got to catch up. We got a lot to find out about today. There is some interesting sporting news, some baseball playoff news.
Big news, Raiders win last night, beating the Packers.
Yeah.
The Raiders
Spoiler alert.
on the way to their Super Bowl, evidently.
Oh, you didn't know. You didn't stand.
Actually, normally I'll catch it on the news or something in the morning, but I avoided it today.
You're usually up all night. You're telling me you didn't watch the game last night.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna ruin it during the break. I won on it. I took the break.
17-13, Raiders beat the Packers. Robert Spillane, don't call me Mickey Spillane, intercepted Green Bay's Jordan Love, as my mother would say, twice. So there you go. There's the Raiders information.
All right, we'll find out about that.
As the Raiders go, so goes this show. If he's in a good mood, we're all okay.
Yeah.
Means the Ace Cosby joke of the day is on the way.
Thank Christ.
Mr. Godwin, what's cooking in your little room over there?
Oh, lots of stuff.
Oh, good.
No kidding?
What would you like to eat today?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Coming from the
Eggs,
lab.
bacon, maybe a nice
guys-
English muffin.
You guys saw a great concert last night, I'm assuming, right?
I did. I went to see the Eagles last night. Unbelievably great show. Just amazing. Vince Gill, tremendous. Deacon sitting in for his dad was great. Joe Walsh, of course.
How's Henley's voice? Still good?
Henley's great. Just tremendous. The whole thing was one of the best shows I've ever seen. I think they're backstage. I know apparently 5 of the guys in the crew had COVID, so they're working hard anyway. And there have to be 80 guitars backstage, maybe more. Every song they're slinging a new guitar on each of the guys. Just tremendous. Now we have coming up. We'll be talking with Kostaki Economopoulos, comedian, and our NFL analyst. Is that fair to say?
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Comedian or NFL analyst?
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
We'll get some clarity on that.
Hey, we're breaking balls. Right, Pat?
Some balls.
Yeah,
We always
damn
do that a little
right.
bit.
That's
Give you a little poke in
right.
the testes.
Now,
We'll pants him if he's on.
we are entering officially Week 6 of the NFL season. It officially begins on Thursday evening, so you can now get your entries in for the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick'em.
Mommy's little piggy.
Boy, I can't believe that's still on there.
I mean,
I haven't played it, I don't think, since you left.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to electronically eliminate it. we may have to take out the whole computer. Right now.
You know, I was listening on the way driving, and they were playing, we were talking about Naked Attraction, the game show on Max,
right,
where the guys are naked. And I guess they're presented to guys the same way the guys are presented to the girls.
Yeah.
They're naked, and they raise and show the. And then when I said, and then the contestant has to make her first elimination, and you, quick as anything, more or less said, did she crap on stage? Is that what that was?
Yeah, that's what.
Elimination. Yes, that's part of winning.
I don't think we're too far from that in our culture, the way things are going. You just presented a bowl of fecal material and pick which one you like, and that's your date.
Oh, my God.
And that's your date.
How far off are we from
Look,
that?
that's a much different show. It's also a good show, but it's a different show.
Oh, there's a shrimp tail in this one. He must have money.
See?
There you go.
You know what? Right now I'm in.
We could call it Saturday Night Fever.
Oh, wow.
We'll work on this bit. In the meantime, I want to remind you that it's always the Diamond season.
Nope, it's Diamond.
Oh, thank you, Diamond. And Steven Singer is an expert, and one thing he doesn't like are these laboratory, lab-grown diamonds. No, thank you. Steven says, okay, I'll give you one of these, but what about if you buy a real one from me? The Federal Trade Commission, you know those guys, they enforce language about diamonds. When the word diamond is used alone, it can only mean a real, natural, earth-born diamond. It's not about the chemical makeup that makes a diamond special. It's about the rarity and natural beauty of a diamond. Sure, you could get someone to paint the Mona Lisa. It looks kind of like the Mona Lisa, but that's not the same thing. Same thing is true of diamonds. Steven Singer says, okay, I'll give you one of these laboratory-grown diamonds if you buy one of the real ones, because he doesn't want to sell the fake ones. So find out what I'm talking about by going to IHateStevenSinger.com. It's always the diamond season. Ding dong, trick or treat. Oh, look, a diamond set of earrings? Well, thank you very much. IHateStevenSinger.com. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. Once again, it's IHateStevenSinger.com.
They're handing out diamond earrings. I'm trick-or-treating at your house.
Real diamonds, ladies and gentlemen. Also, coming up in the news, we have, I don't even know how to word this without giving it away. Mommy parts all over the highway. How about that? Well, that sounds worse than it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, well, it's
good try.
Not quite that bad, but it's pretty bad. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is Carl Lewis, and you're listening to Bob and Tom.
Story out of Japan about a product that they sell. They're called Panty scrunchies.
Right.
Here's the story. It's in Japanese, apparently. It's pantsu sushu, or shushu, S-H-U-S-H-U, which translates, according to this news account, as panty scrunchies. They're tiny panties that, when tied, they turn into scrunchies. And according to this, they're just over $6 American.
And I looked at those online, and I think I said even back a couple weeks ago, I go, well, that's just like every other pair of thongs in my drawer. You could just make any pair of
So if you were in
panties
a pinch,
a scrunchie.
in a pinch, if you needed to have a ponytail holder,
I could grab a pair of.
and as I point out, you'd be like a slutty magician. All of a sudden, just a second, honey, I'm going to get a ponytail. You reach between your legs, woof, ta-da! You're the slutty magician. And
these panties are very large.
Yeah, these are bigger.
No, these are not your panties. Can
These
I see
are
them?
mine, actually.
These are yours?
Yes.
Are they?
They
have
look
you
sexy.
worn
They look
those?
good.
I have never worn those.
Well, these would fall off.
Yeah, they're
They're one size fits all.
Well, they don't
Thongs
look
come
that-
one size fits all.
They
a lot.
do?
Yeah, they do. Unfortunately.
Where do the legs go? These are confusing me.
That's-
Oh, I see. Oh, I got it.
Whoopsie.
I got it. There we
Never
go.
seen a pair? What's going
Not
on?
like this. Not at this angle.
Oh, I like those.
They're very nice, aren't
Yeah,
they?
yeah, they are.
they're quite comfortable, actually.
Josh, these might fit you. These are quite roomy.
Oh, hey,
set yourself up for that one, pal, didn't you?
I'll,
You want to try them on after I'm done putting them in
sure,
my hair?
I'm
All right.
game.
You can
You
make
can
it-
have them if
no,
you'd
you
like.
could make these into a jaunty beret.
eBay, here I
Now you're
go.
handing out panties to guests?
All guests in the Bob and Tom show received monogram Bob and Tom panties.
You cannot
I do
take
have
that.
Bob and Tom. I do have a Bob and Tom thong
To
in
give you
the
an
other
idea,
room.
these are this is actually falling off my head.
Oh, yeah. Well, you
Really
didn't scrunch
something.
it. Yeah,
Well,
you
you're
didn't,
not making it a scrunchie. You're making it a beret.
Look at
That's
this.
totally
I
different.
mean, there's room for
Seriously.
There's room for a large woman.
A four-yoker in there.
Okay, make these
They're
into a
one size
scrunchie.
fits all. I can't
Okay.
help that.
His head did kind of look like an ass cheek while it was sticking.
Here, Christy Lee now has her
my
panties back.
gosh.
They're red, kind of frilly.
Yeah, they're lace.
They're reinforced in the
red.
appropriate areas
Yeah,
where there
so-
might be,
All you do.
Okay,
is-
now Christy's making a ponytail. Christy has lovely hair. Now you're gonna have to double that thing over 8 times.
Right,
Such
that's
big
my
panties.
point. That's why the bigger ones, the smaller Japanese panties would work better.
Okay.
But you could still make this work.
Okay.
I don't even think you would know that those were panties.
Would you know?
No,
Turn around.
except for the smell.
Well-
Except for the smell, you'd have no.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you would never know.
I said they were clean, for God's
I'm
sake.
sorry.
They've never been worn. But yeah, doesn't it? It
Yeah.
just looks like a lace, a lace scrunchie. You would
It does
never.
look nice.
Yeah.
So this is a little trick now. If you're doing the walk of shame, ladies, you can
Well, if
tie
you're
your hair back.
or if you're anticipating the walk of shame. See,
Oh,
this
so you
is-
have an extra pair of panties with you.
Yeah. See, this is thinking ahead.
So you pull your
Or if you
back.
have explosive diarrhea.
That's true as well.
There we
I
go.
think you're going to need a backup pair.
Usually take your panties off. before
Usually
you
women
have-
just carry them in their purse,
Okay.
but I guess you could do that.
It's kind of cool. Good to know.
Anybody could do it.
And so she's right. Christy's right. Any panties will work.
Well, almost. I don't know if granny panties would work.
Oh,
but
true,
The
yeah,
smaller,
yeah.
the little thong ones do.
Well, good to know. That's a little. You should send that tip to Cosmo. You could send him the video. We have made a little video here of Christy putting on her panties on her
I'm
head.
sure that was very exciting.
So you need to use them as the hair tie before you use them as panties. I had it backwards.
Yes, Tom. You don't use dirty panties as
I
a
see.
hair.
Did anybody else just see Christy shake her hair out like
Yeah,
that? It was
put
pretty
that in
awesome.
slow motion.
It was pretty awesome. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
with 30 grams of protein or more per serving.
This September, get Factor and enjoy eating well without the hassle. Simply choose your meals and enjoy fresh, flavor-packed meals delivered to your door, ready in just 2 minutes. No prep, no mess. Head to factormeals.com/BobandTom50 and use the code BobandTom50 to get 50% off. The code BobandTom50 at factormeals.com/BobandTom50 to get 50% off.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Rules that sexy melody voice. It's Cosby. Here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, what?
You know, Halloween fast approaching. Why did Dracula get glasses?
Dracula
got glasses?
I don't
know, Ace.
Well, he was blind as a bat.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
See, now, this has never happened before. That one kind of made me sad.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you.
I'm warning you, don't do that.
There's laughter ahead.
I should be having a better time if this is a party.
This is
Someone gets pulled over, they have no registration, and you need 9 officers, and they all stand around.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Back skating at full strength.
Yeah,
There's Christy
look at
Lee at the
this.
news desk. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Willie Griswold.
Yo.
There's Josh Arnold.
That hasn't changed, does it? Mike still needs to be pushed on for me to talk.
Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Well, thank you very much, Chick McGee. Now,
Got some emails over here, bud.
Oh, yeah, we got emails, got to plug a couple shows coming up. I'll mention that Willie's hooking up with Misters Oskay and Godwin's. Look at this. Saturday, November 4th at the Ho Chunk Casino in the Wisconsin Dells.
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned this because we're also going to be in Wisconsin, and we have some Wisconsin news coming up involving a herd of errant cows.
Curse, I've heard of cows. Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, good. Yeah, they're kind of like dogs, but they're bigger.
Nothing at all like dogs.
They're not?
They're on all fours most of the time, but that's about
Yeah,
it.
they're furry. You got what
They're
more
not
do you-
furry at
what more-
all.
What more do you want?
Yaks are. Have you seen a yak? They're furry.
Now, Scottish cows are hairy.
They are.
They're
the
like
hippies of the cow world.
Yeah, the hippies of the cow world, and they got the big long horns. They're crazy looking. Highland cows, is that what they're called?
The pictures that we see of those cows, is that like after a well-groomed day, or is that how they look all the time?
They do look like there's someone that combs them out every morning. Yes.
You'd think they'd be nattier. Yeah.
Right, exactly. Isn't that interesting?
It all started with moose, hence the name moose.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, yeah, the product for your hair. Now, where were we? Oh, I know. I was plugging this gig. We also, November 17th, a couple of very special shows on the way. In fact, this show will be emerging from Wisconsin that morning with a special edition.
Oh, Dark 100.
We'll be at the North Star Mohican Casino Resort in Bowler, Wisconsin, outside of Stevens Point, coming up Friday morning, November 17th. You can come watch 2 shows that night, by the way. On stage, Chick and I will be your charming and delightful hosts.
Second show, fist fight, guaranteed.
Okay. The show, Willie G., Mr. Jeff Oskey, Josh Arnold, Pat Godwin. It's going to be fun. We'll look forward to this and more. And right now, you said you have a letter you want to get to?
Dear Chick, I heard the reason. Now, we were talking yesterday about Ace's car window. The passenger side rear, the window is fallen down into the door. It wasn't broken into, and you haven't gotten it fixed?
There was a mob after me and
yeah.
barely escaped.
Well, I'm glad you got away.
Ace said it's been broken like that for 3 weeks. I say it's been at least 6 months, but it's somewhere in between.
Right.
Okay.
And you have like dry cleaner tissue taped on it or something?
No, it's a plastic, it's Visqueen.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right, plastic, yeah. Right?
Looks good.
Yeah.
My guy can help you. Justin can help you.
That's nice.
I heard the reason that Ace's car window is broken. He had some Raiders tickets inside, a pair of tickets, and someone broke in and left 4 more.
Oh,
yes. That's the old nugget.
The Raiders won last night, so.
And, dear crew, my wife overheard Chick talking about the deodorant he uses for his balls, fresh balls. Mm-hmm. It goes on in a lotion, dries as a powder. Delightful. She went and ordered some for me. This is from Brian. Now I can say I know what Chick's balls feel like. I thought it was going to be
if you want to know
smell.
that, if you want to know that, just ask Josh. Josh, what do Chick's balls feel like?
At first, they're quite low and smooth, but the more I fondle them, the more they tighten up and wrinkle.
Why wouldn't he say, I know what Chick's balls smell like, instead of what they feel like?
What he means is his balls feel, they must
good,
feel
like
similarly.
yours.
Yes.
I have a question.
Fresh.
All right. Yeah. What's up, Tom?
You wouldn't buy your girlfriend a douche.
I think husband and wife would.
No.
Absolutely.
Can you imagine you sat around the Christmas tree and Andy, for first thing you opened, it's summer's eve? Hey, look, Christy, it's pumpkin spice.
There is kind of a double standard there. Women can buy these kind of products for their men. Men, be careful buying these kind of products for your lady.
I guess it is, kind of a way of saying you stink.
Right. Yeah. But she probably went, hey, you want me to spend a little more time down there? Use this.
Oh, there you go.
Even though you could say that as well to your wife. Don't.
Let me just ask you this.
Or, hey, if you want to know what Chick's, why don't you just spend a little time down there with Chick? Thank you very much.
I'm currently, I have this table at my house, and it needs to be kind of prepped. And you use this, what they call food grade oil.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of like a linseed oil, but I don't know exactly what it is.
But it is food grade.
It is what they call food grade.
Right.
Now, is this ball powder technically food grade?
I don't know the answer to that.
does that mean?
I can't imagine that it would be harmful if it were swallowed.
Ugh.
I'm just asking. I mean,
I can't. He's also not applying it and then going, "Okay, honey, it's on."
Right.
Get to it.
That isn't there a Kiss song about that? Lick it off, isn't that?
Lick it.
Oh, lick it up. Lick it up.
Lick it up. Sorry.
La, la, la.
Yeah, this isn't
That's the song.
This isn't like doing fondue in a cast iron pan. This is like seasoning a cast iron pan. You're just getting everything ready, and then you move about your day, and then later on, they're not tasting everything, but they might smell the after effect of it.
Okay, yeah. And it literally is called Fresh Balls.
The company, I think, is Fresh Body, and they have fresh balls, fresh breasts, fresh ass crack, fresh.
They have fresh everything.
Yeah.
They have fresh for the gluteal cleft.
That's the only reason I said that, to get you to say that Those two stupid words. Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
Colloquial class.
Sorry, I'd like to paint a picture for those that have a modicum of education.
Is that
who
right?
Prefer to avoid your street talk with words like butt crack.
Butt crack is cute. A couple of words.
No, it's street talk, Pat.
I
you
love
know
it. I'm from the street.
Yeah, really. So
Pat's in the streets. He knows what's going
So
on.
when you go see your doctor, where does it hurt, Pat? So it's my my dingy, doc.
I tell him it hurts everywhere. That's what I tell him.
Yeah.
Well, that may be true.
I'm a man of a certain age, Tom.
We need to get a song out of you.
Ooh, wasn't even ready.
You weren't ready. You're always ready, remember?
I know.
I was thinking, I went to see the Eagles last night. Unbelievably good show.
Here's Pat, new kid in town. Pat, 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's a new kid
in town.
Wrong chord.
But I'm trying to remember. I believe you have a tribute about is this about the highway?
Oh, yeah, I could do that one.
Okay, we've had a lot of spills on the highway. We've
There's
got a
an
new one
issue.
today that's a completely bizarre.
Pat, your hair really looks nice. You really look good. Don't wear hats anymore. It looks great.
It's all me. It's kind of scary.
Have you thought about a burqa?
Oh, jeez.
It's the whole.
I didn't know
see
it
your
was this
eyes.
white. I've been doing this since I was 30.
Oh, it's great.
It's kind of sticking up like a half inch. It looks good. It's,
Yeah.
Just the headphones.
Okay. Your pubes the same?
What's going on here? We have
Are you
we have a
are
dead
your
battery. Give me a break.
Okay. Are your pubes that Snow White, by the way?
Absolutely not.
Well, I'd like to see
Not
some
my
proof.
eyebrows. Huh? Well, I'll stand up like you did and drop trout.
Yeah.
So your eyebrows match your pubes?
Yeah.
Is that like
That is
for
quite.
now, for now, for
See,
now.
my eyebrows are pretty.
Yeah, his
dark
eyebrows are dark.
Yeah,
compared
look at
to, I think that's a very
They
common.
go-
is that common?
In the coloring.
You've never dyed those?
No,
In the past, you said that, but I thought you were lying.
no, I used to dye everything else, but not anymore. No more.
No more.
You're
Josh,
really you're
No more.
close shaven.
What's the matter?
Close shaven, aren't you?
I shave.
Trimmed up.
You look good.
Yeah.
and
looks
Josh,
good.
you're getting a little bit of gray in the beard, a little salt and pepper.
Yeah, plenty of gray, yeah.
Yeah, kind of right below your lip. Your beard is getting.
The chin, for sure, is all gray.
Yeah. Now, are you similarly?
Nothing in the pubes, no gray in the pubes, but getting a fair amount of gray chest hair now.
Yeah. My pubes look like that guy in Spider-Man, Peter Parker's boss.
Oh, yeah?
He's got that
Jonah Jameson?
that skunk stripe.
You know, you're so lucky to have this. Most people don't get asked their coworkers what their genitalia is like.
Right.
And you get to answer all these little questions in your brain. You get to ask everybody.
I'm sure there's someone listening right now that knows because he has a hidden camera. How's our battery changing going in there, Pat?
Perfect.
You really did it work?
Yeah.
Give me a strum.
Oh, nice.
Hey, that's louder. Yeah, that's good.
Always makes it better when the guitar's louder than my voice, all right? Out in California, they have a thing now where if you hit something on the road, you're allowed to take it home.
Oh, no, you mean like an animal, not like a
person.
Person.
Yeah, I should have made that clear.
This hitchhiker's mine now. Well applied.
Take that, Charlie Manson. This is perfectly legal.
Boy, this drifter's tasty. On the Jam Dele Freeway, dead squirrels everywhere. Warm smell of exhaust pipes rising up through the air. Up ahead by the exit, frozen in the headlights. Could be a deer, could be a bear, or someone's dinner tonight. We're eating roadkill in California. Daddy brings home the meat. Daddy scraped off the street. Grilling up roadkill in California. Oh, any time of day. Armadillo filet. Eating roadkill in California. It's a lovely day for salmonella pate. I hope Henley's up right now in town listening to this. Eat that, Don Henley.
I hope Don's getting some rest. He's got to do it again tonight. Great show. Great show. Did you know, Steve Miller Band opened. Steve Miller is 80, but still rocking. It was great stuff.
Wow.
Great
Good
stuff.
for him.
Yeah, he did it. He even did my favorite.
Do you ask him if he has gray pubes?
What is your favorite Steve Miller song?
Living in the USA.
Oh.
Somebody give me a cheeseburger.
And did somebody say it? Did he say it?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Dun, 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 dun,
That is a good song. Did he play the steak?
Where you gonna do?
Yeah, I wonder who he stole
Oh, jeez.
Living in the USA from. Well, he stole the steak from Joe Walsh and Rocky Mountain Way. I mean, go ahead and listen.
I think
It's
close.
It is close.
Yeah, both are awesome.
Both those songs are in the Bible.
Real
It's not theft.
Yeah, they're both awesome.
It's referential. It's referential.
Is that right?
No, absolutely.
Okay.
What'd he close with? Steve Miller.
Joker? Yeah, I think so. I can't. There are too many.
You were
birds.
drunk. You were high. You were drunk and high.
Yeah, and my penis
Why'd you
was
get
out.
so-
You got it all. I had it all right there.
Why'd you get so drunk and high and put your penis out?
Because he's the pompous of love is what he is.
That's right.
Yeah.
You really enjoyed the show. Wow.
I did one little tip.
Yeah.
I was kind of sitting on the aisle.
That's what I heard. Your penis was out.
And,
Settle down.
so there was a period of time in which a lot of people weren't seated yet, and I was where I was sitting. They kept coming down the stairs, and they would stand right there, right in front of me.
That's good. That's why you were on the aisle.
Yeah. If you weigh 350,
oh boy,
here we go.
No amount of perfume is going to help. Okay.
Oh no, there weren't fat people there, were there?
How'd they get in?
Could you imagine?
Why would
gotta
they
go
let
through
a
a
fat
turnstile.
person
How
in?
could they ruin the show?
I mean, if you were down maybe to 200, I could see beyond your ass.
I hope
if you're
you
gonna
gave it to him,
stand.
whoever was there and was overweight.
No, just it's a perfume.
Hey, Gordo, what's going on?
It's a perfume commentary. Just say it doesn't help.
Oh, look at this happy Humphrey coming down.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's move on.
I wish you were.
Coming up in sports.
Coming up in sports?
Oh, you've got sports?
Well, how did that happen?
What got on you, pal?
I spilled some stuff on my chest. Major League Baseball playoffs, Tom. After being held hitless into the sixth, the Atlanta Braves rallied. Jason Isbell at the game last night for an improbable 5-4 win over the Phillies in Atlanta last night to even that NLDS at a game apiece. And in Los Angeles, the surprising Diamondbacks win again in the best of five, beating Los Angeles 4-2 last night.
Godspeed to anybody in the stands wearing a Diamondbacks jersey.
Yes, and the Diamondbacks earned the final National League wild card despite losing their last four regular season games. They go to 4-0 in these playoffs, all on the road against division winners.
Man.
They'll try for a stunning sweep of the 100-win Dodgers when their best-of-5 series shifts to Arizona for Game 3 tomorrow.
The Snakes.
They are snakes.
They wear the Spanish jerseys. It says La Serpientes or something like that.
You're close.
Something in Spanish.
Uh-huh.
You get the flavor of it.
Oh, sure.
Serpiente.
Thank you very much.
Slithery
serpents. And Robert Mickey Spillane intercepted Green Bay's Jordan Love twice. No one on the Love boat last night. And the Raiders beat the Packers, shut your ears, 17-13 in Vegas to stop a 3-game skid. The Raiders offense did just enough. Jimmy Garoppolo, man, he's a good-looking guy.
Handsome.
22 of 31, 208 yards, a touchdown, and his NFL-high 7th interception. Sorry, Ace. Jacoby Myers caught 7 passes, 75 yards, and a touchdown. More sports coming up, including Brett Favre could be in trouble. And the Los Angeles Olympics, Tom, 2028. Another sport has been announced. You are, I don't know how you're going to take this one.
Well, in Paris, they're going to have, what is it?
Next year in Paris, they're going to have breakdancing. Very upset about that.
What's L.A. going to have? Square dancing?
I'm not telling you. Possibly. Could be square dancing. Could be square dancing.
Okay.
You don't know. I'll give you a hint. Tyreek Hill wants to win a gold medal. That's not going to help you. But
Oh, is it Fortnite?
Tyreek Hill.
No, he plays Fortnite all the time.
He does?
Tyreek Hill is like a 12-year-old boy on the internet. It's the
That's
best.
true.
He's playing Fortnite. If he's not in the Dolphins facility or catching 3 touchdowns on a Sunday, he's playing Fortnite.
Tyreek Hill, there you go. Tyreek Hill
that
wants
would
to win
be-
a gold medal, and he plays football.
That would be more reasonable than many of the things they want to add. Did they take away wrestling? Wasn't that the thing? They took away real wrestling.
Yeah.
that they've added.
I watch the track
break
and
dancing.
field. I like the track and field because they have the camera that follows the runners now.
It is pretty cool.
Kind of makes you dizzy.
Okay, now we'll cover this when we come back. I'm looking forward to it. Also, we have a number of interesting things coming up in the news. You ever had anything stuck in your body for years?
No.
Years?
Yeah.
No, fortunately.
We're going to find out about that.
I was married for 9 years. Does that count? A couple times.
Right now, it's the fall. HelloFresh recognizes that. HelloFresh is the #1 meal kit in America. What's it all about? HelloFresh knows you're busy this fall. Therefore, they're going to help you by doing the shopping, and then they also do the measuring. So you just put the stuff together, and they've got everything, including the small stuff, like the little spices that make good food great food. So you got a jam-packed schedule. How about packing up a lot of your time and keeping it for yourself with some of those quick and easy meals from HelloFresh? Willie, what are you working on over there?
Y'all, check out the sesame soy pork bowls with sriracha mayo, cilantro, and crispy onions. HelloFresh sends you 10 ingredients. Put those together in 4 easy steps. In under 30 minutes, you have this delicious bowl that you made at home with help from HelloFresh.
A lot of the stuff, like I said, just 15 minutes less time than it would take to have stuff delivered. You're talking restaurant-quality food. You're saving a ton of money. Also, they've got the HelloFresh Market. Things like the mini pumpkin cheesecake, very, very tasty. More than 40 options every week, and you're going to save yourself money and time. It's America's #1 meal kit. Like I said, it's called HelloFresh. And say hello to 50% off and say hello to free shipping if you use this code 50BTShow at HelloFresh.com/50BTShow. Once again, more than 50 things every week from vegan over this way all the way to classic comfort food. Once again, the code 50BTShow, HelloFresh.com/50BTShow. Also, coming up, we have world records. We have, once again, Taylor Swift entering the debate about the NFL. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll-free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1 or at bobandtom.com.
Ukulele like I'm playing with my baby. I finger and I pluck her. I love to play an island song. So won't you play along? My Honolulu baby likes to play my ukulele. She strums it and she hums it. She loves to sing an island song. So won't you sing along? Ukulele, baby, you can play me, you can lay me, satisfy me in Hawaii. Ukulele, lady, you can lay me. My ukulele, baby. Ukulele, baby, licky, licky on my wiki. Wanna lay you in Waimea. Ukulele, lady, you can lay me. My ukulele, baby. She licks it, she loves to sing an island song. So won't you sing along? Ukulele, baby, like a cheeky on my tiki, satisfy me in Hawaii. Ukulele, lady, you can lay me. My ukulele, baby. Ukulele, baby, rub your knocker with sunblock. I wanna lay you in Waimea. Ukulele, lady, you can lay me. My ukulele, baby.
it's Josh, and of course...
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Oh, is that where you go? Are we eligible? I do like porn, but I'm going to ask you guys a favor. We get a lot of emails sent to the show. You can stop sending me porn clips, okay? Thanks, but no thanks. I appreciate it, but I'll be honest, I want to find my own porn, okay? T-Rex doesn't want to be fed. T-Rex wants to hunt. That's...
Plug-in devices that temporarily mask the smells in your home. Nothing seems to work. That's why Home Products Incorporated, a division of Frigamall Industries, is proud to announce its latest innovation, Le Clip. With Le Clip, foul-smelling odors seem to miraculously disappear. Simply put Le Clip over your nose and the nose of visitors to your home and see what a difference it can make.
Hiya, Mary. How you been? Wonderful, Janet. Hey, your house smells great.
See how easy? If you pick up Le Clip today, and if you're not delighted with the results, we'll send your money back. Le Clip, by the same company that brought you Le Blindfold, the product that makes messy, cluttered homes look more neat and organized.
Gosh, honey, the house has never looked better.
Le Blindfold and Le Clip.
Pick yours up today.
Okay.
Hi, this is comedian Sean Morey, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Now, Dwight Slade is our guest. Now, Dwight is a very healthy guy, but you were saying that you had a colonic?
I had a colonic. It's a water skiing accident that you do on purpose.
This is where they fill your lower cavity with...
Why don't you walk me through this?
With water.
Yeah, no.
Is there an audio component to this as the revealing is taking place?
Like nothing I've ever heard.
Yeah, they play this.
There it goes now.
Are the stars out tonight? I don't care if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause I'm blind.
Jeez. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Howdy.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, there's Willie Griswold.
What's going on, Chick?
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
Ace Cosby's there. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold, all of a sudden busy and preoccupied.
Look at him go.
I'm preoccupied.
I hate to interrupt you, but we're on the air.
That's okay. Good. I'm glad to be here.
Okay.
A little sleepy, but I'll be okay. We have Chick McGee at the sports desk, as you can hear. Cranky, crabby. That's right. What's going to put you in a good mood?
The deposition in the civil lawsuit against retired NFL quarterback Brett Favre in connection with Mississippi's welfare scandal has been pushed back at the request of Favre's attorney. A court document filed last week shows the hearing has been rescheduled for October 26th to December 11th. It's quite a window. On a request by Favre's lawyers, Brett set to answer questions under oath about the misspending of $77 million of federal welfare money in Mississippi.
Your Honor, we could use a couple more months to threaten witnesses. I mean, get our case together.
Here's the thing.
We need to change some facts. There's some files we have to hide. And I don't get any of this stuff.
I have no idea what's going on in this situation other than there are just dazzling new buildings at southern Mississippi, Brett's alma mater, and where his daughter's playing volleyball or something like that. So I don't know.
I don't get any of this stuff where these all of a sudden they have, well, we'll be settling this in a year. What? What happened to swift justice? Innocent or guilty? Could we move this thing forward or whatever?
What is that? A quick and speedy trial. There it is. Yeah. Where is that? That's not in the Constitution. Thomas Jefferson didn't have the...
I know we got something coming up in Washington. I guess Harry Truman's due to do a deposition. He's going to be coming in and talking about some presidential thing. I don't know.
Well, if there's a judge who thinks Harry Truman's still alive, that's some good lawyering.
That's a very good lawyer.
I bet there's some lawyers who would claim that he is.
And the NFL...
Because the facts don't really matter in court anymore.
Got another London game coming up this weekend, and then a German game and for the NFL. And with their ongoing push for worldwide exposure / domination, it got another boost. Organizers for the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics have delivered a proposal to put flag football on the program. The Summer Games return to the United States for the first time in 32 years.
How many people are on a team?
Maybe like 7v7?
7-on-7, I think, something like that. I don't know. Flag football is where they have the little Velcro things around your waist.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You give them. Yeah,
I'm just curious how many players are per team. Is it like?
I don't know.
Is it
international? Hang on.
Is it indoors or outdoors?
Indoors or outdoors? I don't know, Tom.
These are fair questions. Is breakdancing indoors or outdoors?
Oh, my God.
That's also a fair question. Are they just going to be like on the street in Venice Beach?
How do we get back to breakdancing?
Because it's so dumb. They're ruining the Olympics.
The IOC will vote on the proposal at meetings in India that begin later this week.
Uh-oh.
India. Also on the LA proposal were baseball and softball, which have been bouncing on and off the program for decades.
Yeah.
Lacrosse, squash, and cricket. Flag football. Oh, here we go. 5-on-5, they're going to do.
Oh, okay.
In which players tackle their opponents by stripping flags off belts worn by all players. There, of course, you know what the problem is. Flag football, you have a lot of pantsing.
Yeah.
Because they're grabbing for the flag and they yank your shorts down. And then it's showdown time.
And sometimes when guys go to grab for the flag, they accidentally
grab the
grab a wiener.
And then
hang down.
Everyone gets excited on the field.
Oh my God, my wiener! It is viewed as, let's see, a less violent, faster-paced version of NFL football that has captured imaginations in the U.S. for decades. There you go.
I hope they're not planning on using the L.A. River for like, the kayaking or whatever the hell.
Isn't the L.A. River almost always dry?
Almost
barely,
always.
It's barely
so
wet.
Gross.
Yes, Mr. Gitz. Oh, Mr. Gittes, a little bit of a Chinatown. Very nice. Very nice. Love the end of Chinatown.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yeah, we hear about it a lot.
Sister.
Yeah, sister, mother, yeah.
Very unsettling.
Sister, daughter, mother.
It's Chinatown.
See, because the father.
Okay.
Yeah, just a cursory look at that plot, you would stop talking about it.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift fans are now calling on the National Football League to ban turf because Travis Kelce got an ankle injury at U.S. Bank Stadium. Tom, when they're playing the Vikings this past weekend, Swifties took to social media after Travis went down during the Chiefs game against the Vikings, joining NFL fans in speaking out against artificial turf. This is not a new argument. We've been talking about this for a while. Kelce, though, returned to the game. He was not badly injured.
That's good.
So there you go.
Yeah. Where do you stand on that? Do you have an opinion?
The study I saw, it was like $60 to $70 million to replace or put grass field on all the stadiums, which is one medium-priced guard in the NFL for a couple of years. So they can certainly afford it. I don't know why they don't do it.
How would they do it at the indoor facilities? Would they
haul
it in and out?
Technology now, of course.
And you just hire. I also like the idea of hiring a bunch of great groundskeepers. Take care of it.
And roll it out. Or we've talked about that. The Arizona field is on a tray, and they roll it out when they need it to get sun, and they roll it back in.
An art form almost.
Yes.
Good gardening.
Science and
yes.
Sometimes when they roll that thing back in, aren't there snakes?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Arizona is lousy with snakes. Sure. They don't know that that's not real grass.
Right.
Snakes love grass, Tom.
But that is.
It is real grass.
But that isn't a real problem they have.
But they don't know it's not hooked to the earth. It's hooked to a tray. Snakes don't know that.
Well, I got to go
understand
de-snake the grass before.
That's right.
It sucks.
Well, don't they? Isn't there a stadium out there they have to de-snake? One of the college stadiums out there.
I'm sure.
That sounds familiar, but
there's some group. I believe it's a tribe that is conversant with the ways of snakes that can.
You got to get snake cats in there for that issue. Get 50 cats in that stadium. You're not going to have a single more snake in the rest of the season.
No. Mongoose. Yeah.
You have to hire a parcel tongue.
I know you had mongoose money. See, the partial tongue, that's also a solution. What about you talk all day? There's a lot of options. How much money you
But
got?
I liked what Tom's brought up, and that there are tribes that come in.
He said that are conversant.
Yes, and do a snake dance, I'm guessing.
They're conversing with the ways of the snake.
Here we go.
What about St. Patrick? Get him involved.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's going to be a little tough.
What do you have, a flute? What do you have?
I think he's got a...
That was the pipe.
He got a flute over
I think he hit him with a shillelagh. I'm not quite sure.
Oh, yeah, the old shillelagh.
Yes.
There was a song by Elephant's Memory called Mongoose when I was a kid. I think that's the first album I bought.
Is that a hit?
No.
Okay, very good.
It's like Dennis Coffey, Scorpio. Nobody's ever heard that.
Okay, good. We'll get some more music out of Mr. Pat Godwin coming up.
If you say so.
Certainly looking forward to that. What have you got? What have you got coming up?
I've got a world record for you, Tom. It's an amazing world record. Stay right there. You're not going to believe it.
You sold me.
That was my goal.
So are they dating Ace Cosby, Taylor Swift, and Travis Kelce?
They're not dating.
Not dating.
Oh, my God. Who cares?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, but that's now the consensus that they're not.
No. Ace has been on this even when this was in high gear.
Right.
With her going to 2 games in a row.
Ace.
There we go. She's back on this now.
Okay.
No, I've always agreed with Ace too. I didn't think they were dating.
Coming up, do you think your house is haunted?
No.
No, thankfully, no.
No.
Would you want to buy a house if it was haunted?
Sure.
Ah, boy.
I don't think so.
We have stats on
It
this.
depends on what kind of haunting.
Yeah,
if it's a good haunting.
They're malevolent spirits.
That little lady from Poltergeist isn't alive anymore, right? So you don't have
So
that.
Rubenstein.
Yeah.
This house is clean.
You can't have her come.
We're going to find out about your haunted house and what's going on with it coming up this morning. Also, we have a cow invasion in Wisconsin. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation.
Explained elsewhere.
295 Night Ranger when you close your eyes. It's 8:42. You're with Bob and Tom on a 2 for Tuesday.
Good morning. Howdy. Great.
Holmes.
Sherlock. Let's play word association.
Okay.
Howdy.
Holmes.
Sherlock.
Holmes.
John C. With Bob and Tom.
Holmes.
The human tripod.
I see.
Okay, I'm sorry, Bob.
That's all right.
From 6 a.m. and for the next 4 hours, Bob Kavoyan and Tom Griswold fill the airwaves with jokes and pranks that range from silly to hilarious and from bawdy to sick.
Why is sex like air?
Why is sex like air? I give up, Bob.
Because it's no big thing unless you're not getting it.
They deliver a National Lampoon sort of humor that leaves the audience laughing while wondering how Q95 can broadcast some of the things they say.
Half the joke is in your mind. The joke isn't stated outright. The person has to put something into it to get something out of it.
Yeah, they're fun and
people like them.
People enjoy them.
They laugh at them. And there's an alternative. You can always change the channel.
But people aren't. After 2 years on the air, Bob and Tom have taken Q95's morning show to the top of the volatile morning FM ratings. WFBQ is the third radio station the zany team has worked for. After 6 years together, they've got the routine down pat. Bob runs the audio control board, plays straight man, and provides the program's famous laugh.
Amateur phylactics. Amazing concept, I think, and I think it's going to go
Tom
far.
sits on a mound of notes and papers to provide the program's often quoted jokes and many of its voices.
Oh, hello, Mohandas.
Hello, Bob.
How are you?
Oh, I am fine today. Hello, Tom.
Hi, Mohandas.
You look very good today.
Thank you so much, Mohandas.
Much of their banter is off the cuff with an occasionally rehearsed punchline off mic during a song.
Only if it makes you late for the ceremony.
She's controversial. She's provocative. She's the famous sex therapist, Dr. Ruth Weisboner. Good morning, Dr. Ruth. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Dr.
Their regular spoof on Dr. Ruth Westheimer features some of their more risque humor.
Is it wrong to have sex before you're married?
Is it wrong to have sex before you're married? Well, no, as long as you're not late for the wedding.
Bob and Tom's task of filling 20 hours of airtime every week is made easier by several regular characters phoned in by people around town. Nightclub owner Sonny is a favorite.
Great approach.
How are things going on at the track? I know you're running the mystery flesh tent this year.
Everything is going just fine, Dow. I bred that baby up, throw it in some shortening, and serve it up. It's the mystery flesh tent, Dow.
That's located, of course, in Turn 1.
It's right there in Turn 1 where people seem to be the most hungry and the least discriminating.
Other characters are voiced by regular visitors to the studio.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Tiger Dog Bardo. Good morning, Bob. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Your Highness. Good morning, Mr.
Q95
Nixon.
midday personality Jay Baker voices the spoof on Richard Nixon.
Now, do you remember Ronald Reagan visiting the German cemetery over the weekend?
Oh, that's right. Yes.
The media referred to it as the Nazi cemetery. You know, I was the one that put him up to that.
I see.
I said, babes, this is going to be so beautiful for your career. Trust me on this one. I told him, I said, when I was a young boy, I heard the phrase, the only good Nazi is a dead Nazi. I said, Ronnie, you can't miss a whole field full of dead Nazis. You slide over there, you put the wreath down, the wreath, and you're cruising.
Bob and Tom say they get very few complaints from listeners as they poke fun at every special interest group imaginable. And station management has left them unrestrained on the limits of their humor. After 2 years, the result has been high ratings, a devoted following, and 2 happily transplanted Hoosiers who say they just might stay to grow old and gray on Q95.
Could be. It's very possible. In fact, it's already started.
Bob's getting gray.
Yeah. Tom's getting old.
Yeah.
This is Greg Todd, Channel 6 News.
Oh, I feel so much better now. You know, Bob.
Yes.
I don't want to say that most of the women that you go out with have questionable morals or anything, but
Yes, I do. Take a look at these.
Oh, gross. Let's get out of here.
It's Spider Vein Woman.
Oh, God, no!
Spider-Man got his superpowers from being bitten by a spider. Spider Vein Woman got her powers from working as a waitress for 17 years. Don't make Spider Vein Woman show you her legs because if she has to, she will.
Look at this one.
I think I'm gonna puke.
Oh, here, hold my purse. I'll show you my hysterectomy scar.
When you need help, call on the only superhero who wears long polyester pants, comfortable support hose, and sensible shoes. She's Spider Vein Woman. Coming soon to a theater near you.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom Radio.
When grandfather dies, life will be strange. When grandfather dies, my whole world will change. When grandfather dies, I'll scream and I'll yell, 'cause I'll be rich as hell.
And then I figured I didn't need to write anymore.
So, Mark, you're a single guy.
Yeah, I tell you though, it's tough because I got these neighbors behind me.
Really?
My neighbor Gail, very
Gail?
Gail is a woman who just moved. Her bedroom wall is right behind mine, and she has a new boyfriend. And I found this out. His name is
My most recent marriage was a disaster. It made the wreck of the Edmunds Fitzgerald look like a fender bender.
Oh, wow.
Sorry to hear that.
Hello.
And you remember Lord's famous line about gun control. More
yes. The relationship taught me a lot. It taught me they won't sell you a handgun if you're crying.
Hi, this is Ross Bennett, and you're listening to
It was a good show. Never mind.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. At the news desk, it's Christy Lee.
Oh, hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hi, chicks.
There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
What do you got in your mouth?
Don't worry about it. It's the
All right.
nicotine thing.
There's
None of your business.
Josh Arnold.
Hello.
Ace Cosby's here. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. And here's Tom Griswold. Are we gonna get our Powerball tickets together?
Oh, yeah, we're up to, what, 1.7
$1.7 billion. Tomorrow's drawing. We're going to cause...
Yeah, by all means, we'll send Mike Mark out to get some.
Oh, wait a minute. If you listen closely, you hear Mike Mark screaming.
Well, you know, he'll...
1.73 billion with a cash payout of 756.6 million.
So then you get 700 and... If you take the cash, it'll be
right.
that. So then, but then you give half of that to the government, right?
The more I think about it, that is a ridiculous amount that the government gets.
1.7 billion, you get 400 million. Is what you get.
You get 1,000. You get 1,000 million,
live on that.
And then 900 more million, and the government takes away like 850 million. Is that what it is?
It's great for the government. That's why we're playing.
It's too much.
And the government doesn't have to buy a ticket.
No, you're right.
Also, the government's getting all that money, still not doing great.
That's right.
So how do we divvy this up?
Well, there's how many
you
of
have
us?
to
1, 2,
put
3,
in
4, 5, 6,
in order to be in on the ticket at least $1. Can you muster up $1?
I can do that.
There is nobody less deserving than all of us to win this lottery. We're not great people.
You know,
we don't
Hey, speak for yourself.
You know,
I think we're great people.
The classic question is, would you quit your job? And I always used to say, no. I still come into work.
What do you say now?
My response has changed.
we would just see a spinning hat in the air.
You will never hear from me again.
That cartoon thing where it goes zoom.
Nope. You'd look up the conversion rate to British pounds and be in the UK.
Do you know that on the Thames, Helen Mirren and Judi Dench live side by side?
Wait a minute.
Are you serious?
They have houses right next to each other. I am going to get a house in that neighborhood and just hang out at Helen's house for the rest of my days.
She's my celebrity crush, my biggest celebrity
Whether
crush.
she likes it or not.
Helen's not a dame yet, is she?
Helen is it? Yes. Helen's a dame.
I think she's
nothing but a dame.
The two damn...
There is nothing but a dame. Nothing in this world. Everybody.
Have you heard anything more English than Judi Dench and Helen Mirren, our next door neighbors?
It sounds fake.
On the Thames.
Yeah.
It does sound fake.
Pete Townsend has a boathouse there.
Lovely.
A boathouse.
What?
It's next to a grade school.
Full of That's fine. Go ahead. Mock one of my heroes.
Well,
hey, look, you know.
Some of those kids won't get fooled again, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to get tricked.
Yeah,
very
as
nice.
he walks up to the playground and goes, "Who's next?" No, it's an album of mine.
Well, I don't know how this...
Hey, kid, you want to get behind Blue Eyes? That's what he said to Sinatra.
that sounds wonderful. You and the dames, chick.
Oh, yes. Boy. Right there.
So you're going through your head what you do if you won the lottery. Ace, if you won the lottery, let me guess, you wouldn't get that window in your car wouldn't be fixed for like 3 months.
Why? My car works perfectly. Why would I get another one? Gets me where I'm going. That's right.
Willie, what would you get? You win $1 billion.
I don't know. I would have to think about it. I truly haven't thought about it enough. I think I would just I'd get a soda gun for condiments, so I could put hot sauce or ranch or mayo or sour cream, but it's all through one gun.
Okay, someone invented that?
No, not yet. I've talked to a lot of engineers, and no one's got it figured out just yet.
I think it's
you can't clean the orifice.
The viscosity of the gun.
It's tough. You'll get there.
You don't want to get the mayonnaise on the mustard.
Well, no, you don't want. You don't want.
Me? Oh, you know how you do it.
You have to get the condiments running.
I've solved it. Do you have one of those handheld sprinklers where you twist the dial?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
That'd work. That way, each you'd have like a mustard orifice to catch it.
No, it wouldn't, because it all has to come out of the same.
The holes would be too tight for the thick of the. You don't want to solve this problem. You just want to.
So you win $1 billion, Christy Lee.
Oh, I know exactly what I would do. A, quit. B,
quit.
Yes, I'd buy a farm and all the animals I could possibly put on it.
Oh,
yes.
Christy, this is going to turn into an arc situation quite quickly.
It is.
There'll be a flood coming for you.
Probably. No,
I would buy a handful of judges. They would be on retainer for me, essentially.
Is that right?
I would be above the law.
Where are you sourcing these judges from?
I've already got some names.
Can one of them be Flava Flav?
You, of all people in this room, what would you possibly do that would be against the law?
Oh, it would just be.
You haven't read the the fine print.
I'll send you my manifesto.
Okay.
A sodomy is a very complicated laws. There's a number of.
There'd be more people. There'd be less people I haven't sodomized than
Really?
Yeah.
You mean fewer, but the point is,
I do mean fewer. But I also mean lesser people.
Oh, I see. Okay, very, very good.
You know, Judy and Helen and I would be sitting around talking not about this. I can tell you that.
You know what they would say to you a lot? You poor man.
You poor man.
You had to put up with all of that.
Would you date Helen Mirren?
Would I date her?
Yeah.
I don't think that's the verb you want.
Pat Godwin, you win the lottery. You win the lottery.
Say it again.
Bored? Oh.
If you won the lottery, Pat, what happens?
I would buy a diamond for my girlfriend and 1 million guitars.
Wow.
I see. Okay, very good.
Well, you had time to think about that, didn't you?
So you're going to...
No.
You're just trying to keep things quiet. You wouldn't really buy a diamond, would you?
Yeah, sure.
I don't believe that for a second.
Okay, well, I know where to buy one. It's from our friend Steven Singer. Oh, wait, not yet.
Well, he did say diamond. He didn't say band.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Thanks,
You're in
There's
trouble.
a text coming.
Oh, boy.
Thank you, Chick. Boy, do you owe him one, Pat. I'm sorry. What else is happening in sports?
Oh, we back to that?
Okay. When is the drawing for the so-called?
Tomorrow
okay.
night. Right? Monday, Wednesday, Saturday? Is that when they draw?
I'm holding out for 1.9.
Yeah, because what, 1.8 wouldn't change your life much?
Not enough.
Well, they do Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, right? Yeah.
There's an echo in here. A teenager from India has broken a Guinness World Record after creating, hold on to yourselves, the world's largest playing card structure.
This guy doesn't have a brother.
Yeah, exactly.
If this kid had a brother after 3 days, it would be, oh, oops, sorry. House of Cards down.
Using around 143,000 playing cards, 15-year-old Arnav Dega created a structure measuring 40 feet high.
Whoa!
11 feet 4 inches wide and 16 feet 8 inches tall to achieve the title.
That's got to be like a 6-deck shoe.
The record-breaking creation was made without using any tape or glue, it says here.
40 feet high. That's amazing.
If you say so.
Oh, it's hot in here. I'm just going to open a window. No, Mom, no!
My God.
Boy, my allergies are kicking in. Achoo! Now, when it's all over, that has to be fun. I mean, presumably you decide, okay, we're knocking it down now.
Yeah.
Just, you Godzilla the thing.
If it's 40 feet high, someone could get hurt when you knock it down.
Yeah?
Yeah, no kidding. 40 feet high.
So does he have a scaffold?
Yeah.
He has to.
He must.
Right?
Oh, here's a picture of it. Oh, there's a sign. No farting. Okay, apparently.
No farting.
Thank goodness he.
A previous structure, apparently.
It's not going to be easy. They all eat Indian food, from what I understand.
By definition.
This thing, there's a photograph of this guy next to it. It looks like a gigantic hotel complex.
Wow.
It's absolutely huge. Is it 40 feet high or 40 feet long?
I'm going to go over it again, and hopefully you'll listen this time. Well, that's not it.
That's not going to happen.
Okay, so it's It's 40 feet in length and
It's
16
the
feet.
structure measures 40 feet high, 11 feet 4 inches wide, and 16 feet 8 inches tall. I don't know how it's 40 feet high and 16 feet 8 inches tall at the same time. I don't know what that means, but I'm just reading what's typed here.
Okay, well.
By someone who went to the Eagles concert last night and is obviously still drunk. So what do you mean when you say 40 feet high,
It's not 40
16
feet
feet tall?
I found a different version of the story. It's 40 feet long.
Well, that's different then.
11 feet high.
I can't stop thinking about you on a balcony
with
overlooking the
Judi
Thames
Dench.
with Judi Dench and Helen. You sitting between them.
I know.
The jokes, the laughing.
They're fighting over
camaraderie.
me. They're fighting over me.
They love you. I made you crumpets, chick. No, I made him crumpets.
Judy, calm down, Judy. It's Judy's night, Helen. Calm down.
So it's Judy's turn to cry. Helen's night.
Judy's turn to cry. See, that's why you wouldn't be invited to anything.
Leslie Gore, is that who that was? Who did that? I forget.
Shelley Fabre?
I forget.
Sure.
Now, what's coming up in the news, Christy? You got a teaser for me?
Coming up, we have hundreds of mommy parts on the road. We have.
What does this mean?
Is your house haunted or just need repairs? We'll find out about that.
Are there donors? Is that how they got a hold of?
Oh, we'll find out.
Hey, who wants to go home?
Me!
That's right. I do. Well, if you want a peace of mind and safety in your compound, you need Simply Safe Home Security. And, of course, they've got something brand new for you. It's a home monitoring innovation, the 24/7 Lifeguard protection designed to help stop crime in real time. Now, if an intruder breaks into your home, Simply Safe professional monitoring agents can actually see, speak to, and deter them through Simply Safe's new Smart Alarm wireless indoor camera, stopping them in their tracks. 24/7 Lifeguard protection is made possible by the new Smart Alarm wireless indoor camera. Available with Fast Protect monitoring plan, it's the only indoor security camera that can trigger the alarm and instantly deter intruders with a built-in siren. You can install your way. You can do it yourself in about 30 minutes like I did, or you can have a Simply Safe expert set it all up for you. Either way, it's oh so easy to protect your home. And for a limited time, get 20% off your new system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Visit simplysafetom.com to get rolling. That's simplysafetom.com. And remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Read the reviews. Simply Safe is the best. Speaking of the best, we're going to be talking with Kostaki Economopoulos. Our NFL correspondent coming up this morning. Jess Hooker will stop by. I'm sure we'll be discussing food and other delights. And we have a cool story coming out of Chicago for Willie, our Chicago resident. And we'll find out about Josh's fishing trip. We haven't really heard much about it. That sounds like you had a pretty good time. And have you ever had anything stuck in your body for a long period of time? Well, we're going to find out about it. Well, Mummy Cats, can you favor us with a tune?
We got something, baby. This song's called Kinda Lingers.
Kinda Lingers.
That's right, baby. Get those words right. She's got those molecules that stick with you in your smile. Kinda lingers in the morning. Kinda lingers through the night. Kinda lingers anytime she wants it.
Yes. Bravo. Yes. Here come the mummies. A song about molecules, and it kind of lingers there. That was absolutely brilliant. A fantastic arrangement. Great saxophones, etc., etc. Thank you, mummies.
Hi, everybody. Chick McGee here from the Bob and Tom Show. I want to tell you about the NFL season coming up. We got together with the folks at Big Green Egg, and each and every week, you're going to have a chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg during the Pigskin Pick'em program on the Bob and Tom Show.
a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7. Comedy, guests, Bob and Tom exclusives. And it's here on the internet. Bob and Tom 24/7.
Brigham Broadcasting presents another Bob and Tom Olympic moment in history.
The oldest gold medalist was in 1912 when Oscar Swan took home first prize in a shooting event as a 64-year-old. And while a 64-year-old Olympian is rather amazing, there was almost an 87-year-old winner at the first Olympic luge competition in Innsbruck, Austria, 1964. The fastest luge run was logged by an 87-year-old Austrian.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
Pat Godwin in the performance room. There's Willie Griswold. Hey. Josh Arnold's here. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Well, thank you very much. Coming up, comedian Kostaki Economopoulos will be joining us with our NFL report. And I'll remind you that we are about to enter week 6 of the NFL. It'll officially begin Thursday evening. You can be part of it if you enter our Pigskin Pick'em competition. Just pick the winners. Last week's winner, Josh Casey.
Mommy's little baby.
Thank you. That's so irritating. Josh Casey. Josh Casey from Pittsburgh, Kansas.
Continues our streak.
Our streak of people winning with 2 first names. Craig Joseph, Alex Virgil, and Josh Casey.
And Josh Arnold.
There you go. We'll see who won this week.
So sad. You know, we haven't heard in a while.
Could I finish my promo, please?
My fault.
You can enter week 6 if you go to bobandtom.com/contest. We'll announce the winner of week 5 coming up tomorrow. A couple things going on. Willie G and Joey Molinaro at the Louisville Comedy Club tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be cool. What a good show. Willie G and Joey.
And that's in Kentucky, I believe.
Commonwealth of Kentucky. That's correct.
Nailed it.
Now, we also have a couple of other shows coming up. We've got Mr. Pat Godwin at the Funny Bone in St. Charles, Missouri, coming up October 27th and 28th. That's a Friday and a Saturday. More shows coming up. I'll tell you about them shortly, but now we return to the sports page.
No. Something really miraculous just happened.
What happened?
In the green room.
All right.
Pat and I were... He was loitering at the Keurig.
Were you kissing?
Like he does, yeah.
Not making a coffee. And he goes, do you want to make a coffee? I go, do you? What's going on here? He goes, oh, I'll make one. Well, as he's making his coffee, I look over and notice he doesn't have the cup underneath properly, so the stream of coffee is missing. Is just pouring into the Keurig tray.
Again.
And he goes, oh, geez, oh, boy.
How many times is that?
And I don't really say much. I don't tease him too much. Things happen. But in my head, I'm going, get it together. My God. Meanwhile, I look over at my coffee. I'm using Tom's Keurig. Overflowing to no end.
You made a mess. Huh?
Trash the green room.
And then so we're both scrambling with paper towels.
Coffee's everywhere.
Well,
two idiots.
The two Stooges.
We should run a Starbucks one morning and see how we do.
That'd be fun. You know, they have training programs where they like you have a flower or a heart poured into your drink and cream or what? However.
Oh, yeah.
There's a template that it's been online where they were training Starbucks baristas how to pour the cream. So there's a heart in the top of your. You guys could do.
There's
that.
a new thing. Have you seen? Have you seen where they can make a cake and they can put a photograph on a cake?
That's not a new thing.
Well, they can now.
They
can now do a on the top of coffee. They can put like a portrait,
a face, yeah,
with a computer help. I would.
That's
think.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
that is cool.
It's amazing how pointless it is, but fun. Certainly.
Now, I don't know if you've heard about this, Tom, but they have iced coffee now. Have you heard about that?
Got one right here. Actually.
No kidding.
It's brand new. Yeah,
brand new iced coffee.
What a great idea.
You have an iced coffee maker in there. We
have an ice machine.
Ice machine now.
No, we have an iced coffee maker too. Did she show you how to use that?
The instructions are all laid out for you?
No,
haven't seen
all laid out.
Yeah, haven't seen
brand
it.
new.
No, it's
you got to try it.
Sitting in there.
Yeah.
I may have to pack it up till next spring. I'm not sure if the iced coffee thing is going to go through the winter. We'll see.
I
was not aware of that. I'll have to go pay attention to the green room. I'm a little sleepy right now.
It was there on Monday.
Can you imagine if one of us had stayed out last night? He would have written us off already.
I stay out a lot on school nights. I just don't say anything.
No, you can't say anything.
No.
Well, the chicken's up last night. He's worthless more than usual.
You mean he's more worthless than usual?
Yeah, whatever it is.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not a compliment, I can tell you.
Are we done with sports?
Maybe on my part, for quite a while.
I'm happy to enjoy.
Have you heard this, by the way, Josh? You were gone for what, like a week, 10 days, however long?
It was about 22 days.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard this or not.
Take me like a dog, Elvis.
Thankfully, I was sitting here when he said that.
Is that right?
I was looking right at his face. I was overjoyed.
Contextually?
An older woman was skydiving.
105 years old.
Yes, and she was going tandem, and we thought maybe that was the reason.
And the jump master was right behind her.
Yeah,
right.
That's tandem.
As they do, yes.
She turned around and said,
"Take me like a dog, Elvis."
That is pretty funny.
Because all men would be Elvis at this point, right?
An older woman, take me like a dog.
I tell you what, Dame Judi Dench or Helen Mirren wouldn't say that. I can tell you.
Oh, no, too classy.
I disagree. I bet they're filthy.
You think?
Yes.
Helen Mirren's that. Yeah,
Wasn't she in Caligula?
Yeah.
No, she was in a Cook Cathedral's wife and her lover.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Very sexy.
She was naked during most of that.
Nice.
What happened?
I don't know. I thought you had one more sports story of some sort. Is that what
no, I'm just trying to cause confusion, which is obviously working.
Well, I got a request for
what do you got?
A little something over here.
Oh,
a little cheer you up.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I'd love to hear it.
Would you now?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of Sean Morey.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man song. He's the man. He's the man. I don't take no crap from anybody else but you. I wear the pants around here when I finish with your laundry. Because I'm a guy you don't want to fight. When I say jump, you say yeah, right. I'm the man of this house until you get home. He's the man. He's the man. What I say goes around here, right out the window. And I don't want to hear a lot of whining, so I'll shut up. The sooner you learn who's boss around here, the sooner you can give me my orders, dear. Because I'm head honcho around here, but it's all in my head. He's the man. He's the man. And I can have sex anytime that you want. Because I'm a man who has needs, but they're not that important. And don't expect any flowers from me, because if I'm not mistaken, you prefer jewelry. I'm the king of my castle when you're not around. He's the man. He's the man. And I'll drink and watch sports whenever I want to get in trouble. And I'll come home when I'm good and ready to sleep on the couch. Because a man's got to do what a man's got to do, and I'm going to do what you tell me to, because I'm top dog around here, but I've been neutered. He's the man. He's the man.
Mr. Sean Moyer with the Bob and Tom Band and Orchestra. Fine arrangement by the great Steve Ali. Thank you very much.
Is it over?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're back at sports. What else have you got?
That's it.
There's no
more sports.
Okay,
We're all out of sports.
That's fine.
You don't want to hear any more sports.
No, I would just ask if there's any more
I can
sports.
hear you. I can
This is what you farted for.
Be a good sport, Christy.
A new survey has found that 1 in 6 persons think their house is haunted.
Wow.
According to the poll from All Star Home, more than 2 in 5 say they have experienced unexplained phenomena in their house. 42% admitted to feeling a presence of something or someone they could not see. Do your dogs ever bark at something and there's nothing? And you're like,
My dogs also eat their own turds, so I'm not so sure they're psychic.
Not psychic, just more aware.
37% reported hearing unexplained sounds in their house. 19% claimed to have seen apparitions or ghostly figures.
Well, that's an alarming figure.
Yes.
19%.
19%.
Wow.
The most common paranormal experiences reported by those polled were strange sounds, animals acting strangely, ghosts or strange shadows, lights turning on or off, hearing strange voices, unexplained or unusual smells.
Josh, you're a big fan.
Oh, yes. Yeah, very much so. And a believer, yeah.
I think a lot of this is probably HVAC problems.
Some can be.
I have a home that was built in 1942, and my kids swear that it's haunted. I don't know why they say that. Maybe just because it's old.
Maybe they want to keep you away.
Creaks. Yeah,
Maybe those footsteps are their boyfriend sneaking in.
maybe. And it has one of those creepy where you go down in like a cellar and then it's got the crawl space underneath, but it's pretty scary.
Well, you wouldn't care if boyfriends were. They're adults, right?
Right now, I don't care.
No,
yeah.
Well, no comedy there, apparently.
I wonder if they felt anything. Feeling something is really the main thing.
The dogs acting strangely thing is
sure.
That's kind of upsetting. To
Thankfully,
me.
in my house right now, I don't have any feelings of another presence. But I've had that before. It's quite something.
Did you have someone come over and do a cleansing?
No, but I've cleansed my house by myself.
What?
Yeah, with the sage.
Yeah.
Saged it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
What are you talking about?
You take a big thing of sage.
No. You make a Thanksgiving turkey. And then
That's right. And I walk around the house eating it.
No, you load up on the sage dressing.
Yeah.
Is what you do. And then,
I'm not honestly. I'm not.
And you
familiar.
walk around the house with your mouth full, going, "Go, spirits, get out of here!"
I'm not surprised that you don't know about the sage blessing.
Yeah, you burn some sage in a conch shell and you waft it.
Wait, I gotta go buy a conch shell.
You can buy kits.
Or you can buy a kit. And
actually, it's not. I'm sorry, it's not a conch shell. It's like an abalone shell.
Or it comes in a bundle, and you could kind of like
you blow
a bundle of sage.
You blow a conch shell.
So there's a kit. You buy it at sucker.com.
No.
I'm sure you haven't had a priest come bless your home either.
I got it at burningdollars.com.
Did you have a priest bless your home, Chris?
I have to look up sucker.com.
Absolutely.
It's there.
Okay.
I bet I know what it is.
American sucker.
I'm serious. I don't know about this. So
Yes.
you burn the sage. Where do you get sage?
The same. I got it from the kit. Yeah.
You could get it at like a New Age store.
Sure.
I'm sure.
Just to have negative feelings go out and positive feelings fill.
Was it a ritual? Did you have someone else present?
No, it was just me. I walked around and
You didn't feel ridiculous?
No, I didn't. In fact, I felt quite positive about it and felt good after.
Did you do this fully clothed?
I did do it fully clothed, yes.
Did you wear a coat and ties?
I had the windows open so that the negative energy had a place to go.
Yep.
And let more oxygen in for the subsequent fire.
There may have been
Can you imagine
a curtain mishap.
Can you imagine if someone set their house on fire doing something this stupid?
Moving into a new home or office space is a perfect time to burn sage in order to clear the previous owner's energy and set your own intention for the space.
That's the main thing.
There you go.
However, you can sage your home anytime you feel called.
What if it's a new house? What if it's new construction?
Well, you don't have to because you don't have anything there.
What about the grounds? What if there was a body they found while digging the foundation?
Then you definitely.
Oh, then you definitely, yeah, for sure.
Oh, it says right here, unless your name is Tom Griswold, then you should just move out.
Okay, I got some more of that survey result here. When people experience something unexplained, 19% pray. 11% research the home's history, and 11% do a cleansing ritual.
Oh.
And you can have a clergyman or a priest come to your home, and they will do that as well. They do a blessing.
I wanted to do it
Cleanse.
myself because it was more about mental.
Is that the thing where they take that bucket on a chain and whip it around?
No, that's
the
incense, and that's
Right.
done in church.
Not really a bucket. It's a pot.
They usually use holy water.
Do they do a full 360 or they just swing it back and forth?
They don't do a 360.
That'd be really, that'd be really
They
funny.
don't, but they can do the 360.
Okay. Survey. Does anyone in this room have a Ouija board in their house?
Yes.
No.
No.
Not anymore.
This says 1 in 10 have a Ouija board in their home.
Okay. Yeah, I'm 1 in 10.
Do you know how to spell Ouija?
Ouija. And actually, it is Ouija. We just all say Ouija.
Ouija.
Wow. That's a great word. Ouija.
That better not be on Wordle
I was gonna
anytime
say,
soon. I can tell you that.
I can't believe it hasn't already.
You've never, ever used a Ouija board, have you?
I'm not sure how they work.
Oh,
put your hands in
bring
the
it
darn
in.
thing and you...
Bring it in, Josh.
This thing where it spells words like...
I'm not going to have him touch
it. Answers questions?
Yeah, you
have
ask
to
it a question and you
I'm
put your
afraid
fingers on it.
Tom
and
will
it's-
possess the Ouija board. I'm not going to have him
that's true.
ruin it.
And then it moves slowly around and
It's still
spells
okay.
letters.
It's okay to say Ouija.
Have you done this with a lady?
I have done a Ouija board with a lady, yeah.
And does it somehow end up with...
It usually, the spirit typically wants her to sleep with me. Or
it's going to
something
yes.
bad will happen to her parents. It's nothing.
It's going to yes again, and Josh is breaking a sweat.
It says take your clothes off.
I'm doing her a favor. It says harm will come to her family if she doesn't.
So does it spell out whole sentences? Doesn't this take a long time?
It takes a while.
It does,
Yeah.
yes.
Do you roll dice? I don't understand how it works.
No, you have a planchette. That's the pointed.
A what?
The planchette is the thing that slides around.
God, you guys have all this equipment you need. You got to have a incense-burning sagebrush
There
thing.
is something to, if you ask the Ouija board a question, I don't know how, but you put your hand on it, it moves. It
does.
seems to move by itself.
Some say it's just imperceptible tremors brought on by
alcoholism.
Could be alcoholic, yes.
You mean because you're sitting there playing it, you're nervous? Or?
No, your hands are already kind of going to move the planchette because it is a lot of your own suggestion, self-fulfilled sort of thing.
Yeah, it was always
But
fun
others
in
say
high
that it is.
school.
Absolutely.
That must have been a mistake last time. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, P-U. Start starting over. S-N-A-T. Nope.
And now we're heading somewhere.
1 in 10 people. This seems a little high to me.
I don't
that's
know.
1 in 10
A
people
lot
have
of kids do.
Ouija
A lot of
board?
teenagers do.
Okay.
You know,
Now-
these sorts of poll results are not helping Tom and trying to make him realize people are smarter than we think they are. He only feels more inclined to explain everything we're doing to them.
Now, for example, it says here if your lights flicker.
Here we go.
My guess is, I don't know.
You have electrical short?
Maybe a short circuit. Sure. Maybe one of the wires is down.
Flickering lights is not enough to suggest.
I had that smell of cinnamon in my house.
Now that's very
that's creepy.
Very compelling.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, that was
quarter of 12.
Wasn't that what's that whiskey that smells like
Fireball?
Fireball.
That was just Fireball spilled on the floor.
Fireball is still on the floor.
You really had
my
a smell
pillow.
of cinnamon?
Yeah, at the house I rented in Ohio.
What does that mean?
Well, there was an unfortunate mishap there before I had the house.
By unfortunate mishap, don't you mean
Somebody was murdered, wasn't
No,
there?
no. They had
ended themselves?
Yeah.
And what's the cinnamon? The cinnamon.
I don't know.
connection?
Well,
I have no idea.
He must have made cinnamon.
Maybe the guy was eating cinnamon toast before.
Remember that song, Cinnamon? Let me in.
That's a terrible song.
Oh, it's a great song. Great song.
Okay. Haunted houses. People would pay up to $250,000. The average person would buy a haunted house. It says 24% of people said they would buy a house knowing it was haunted. I think that's.
Is the Amityville Horror House currently owned by anyone, or did they tear it down? Or
I'm not sure where it is, but that has been fairly debunked. That whole.
No
thing.
kidding?
Yeah.
Boy, that
guy
was
just
a good book for about 6 months.
Yeah, it was.
Well, now, coming up, we have a very unusual story about another road spill, this time involving, of all things...
I don't want to hear about it.
Well, you're gonna.
You're gonna be very surprised to hear what they got on the road this time.
You've already told me. Shocked to
we have something stuck in a human body for quite some time coming up in the news as well. Kostaki Economopoulos, our NFL correspondent, on the way. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and
Your pro
you don't
bottom tan
Well,
line.
if I'm sunless tanning, if I'm doing this airbrushing,
Yeah.
I just don't wear a top. No.
Gotcha.
Do you, I'm not trying to be crude here, but do you have some kind of nipple blocker?
No.
So then it just becomes kind of one shade.
Yep.
Do you lift the boobs halfway through to get the underbelly?
I don't really have a lot of underbelly.
Oh, okay.
Do they have like a clothesline where you can pin them up?
Wow. I'm quite proud of my boobs.
You should be. They do look
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah. But even the nicest boobs have the underbelly.
Chick's getting a car. He left.
I don't have much of one. I'm very
The airport has got like magical powers. The airport's the only place where like you could be on the floor eating a salad. And somebody will come up to you and ask you to watch their most precious things. You know, like, can you watch my back and my kid? Name A. Jackson, slot 32B or whatever, and you just go find your car. And I went there, and 29, 30, 31, and then there's no 32. It just started with another rental car. It's like, I know I can't ask like where's 32 after 31 because they might not let you take the car. Eventually, I went and asked. I was like, "Hey, ma'am, there's no 32. There's just budget." And she goes, "Oh, we merged with budget, so that's an Avis car. So just take that." I should have just taken the car on the off chance that there was a corporate takeover. And then maybe drive to somebody's house and break in and go to bed and hope it's an Airbnb. What are you talking about? Like, the Olympics are my favorite 4 years because they give that stat every 4 years about how many condoms they hand out at Olympic Village. This year, we gave away 618,000 condoms at Olympic Village, and every time I hear that stat, I'm like, why? Those are our best people. What are we talking? That kid would be perfect. It'd be good on the land and the sea. It'd be like a first human Range Rover. What are we... How about we start handing out condoms at Storage Wars meet and greets? I'm a basketball fan, and they said, like, if everything works out perfectly in the next 3 years, LeBron James and his son will be in the NBA at the same time. And I was like, oh, that's cool. But then I did a little math of my own, and I figured out that in 6.5 years, me and my daughter's student loans are going to overlap.
The steroid era is about to start entering the Hall of Fame.
I think so. Might happen. Let me grab
Can you
that.
grab that? Okay.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Greg, it's Babe Ruth.
Hey, the Bambino, the Sultan of SWAT, here in the Hall of Fame, right?
Sure is.
Yeah, sure, Dad. We don't get the best reception up here in heaven, so let me get this right, Dad. I heard we got a pudgy old bag named Raines headed to Cooperstown.
Three, well, never mind. Why bother? Yes, you're
Hey,
correct.
they've lowered their standards. I knew it was bad when Cobb didn't go to bed for the last 2 days and still washed his sheets.
Hi-oh.
Dad, back in my day, if you didn't hit at least 600 home runs and bang twice as many dames, you didn't stand a chance. And how? Now they got these steroids we hear about. Hell, all we had was yellow fever, polio, and warts. And that's just what they put in the hot dogs, Dad. Hey, listen, the train's leaving. We got gigawater in the box of stogies. I'll see you in Cooperstown.
I do like porn, but I'm going to ask you guys a favor. We get a lot of emails sent to the show. You can stop sending me porn clips, okay? Thanks, but no thanks. I appreciate it, but I'll be honest, I want to find my own porn, okay? T-Rex doesn't want to be fed. T-Rex wants to hunt. That's...
in flight, in which case I'll answer upon landing. So after the tone, please leave me your name, 2 numbers, and a brief message. Or you can Skypage, text, or preferably email me at ktar_closer.com. He's still talking.
Is he talking?
Yeah, he's still chatting me up. Oh, God. I'll catch you later. I can't get enough of this.
All right, bye.
We just landed and I pulled it off again.
Oh, you did?
I don't believe I called Bob.
Hi, this is Rodney Carrington, and you are listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
As I continue to work, with these people, and certain occasions will come up, like Shatner, of course, I've been doing for many, many years, and so now there's another level of our relationship where he's invited me to his home for Monday Night Football and that sort of thing, and I'm a huge, huge fan of his. You have to understand. So anything is surreal, but let me tell you,
Monday Night Football.
You haven't lived till you've seen William Shatner staring at the TV screen in the crunch of a Monday Night Football moment and see Captain Kirk say, "Stick 'em." It really is a surreal moment.
Man.
Comedian Greg Fitzsimmons has joined us in the studio. You're a New Yorker.
Yeah.
How's that going?
New York's good. Not bad. It's a strange place because no matter where you work or what you do, you come in contact with freaks. I worked at a gas station for a couple of years, and the guy I worked with, strange man, former porno movie star from the 70s.
Really?
Yeah, he'd get confused every time he'd fill the tank. Halfway through, he'd pull it out and spray it all over the car. We lost a lot of good petrol.
You don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's
cow.
a good day's work, everybody.
This is Bob and
We recommend it. Thank you.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
Josh Arnold is here
Cause the trouble.
for now. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee.
You're welcome, everybody.
Just trying to get something organized over here.
I don't know what.
We are going to be on the road coming up in November, and it's going to be a big show at the North Star Mohican Casino Resort in Bowler, Wisconsin. Details on the evening shows that will feature, among others, Mr. Jeff Oskey, Willie G., Josh Arnold, and Patty G. And the first show already sold out. But information is at North Star Casino Resort /entertainment. Hope to see you in Wisconsin. Now, we have Josh back from his fishing trip.
Hello.
In the Lake of the Ozarks
Yes, sir.
with your brothers.
Yes.
Was everybody there?
All 4 of us, yeah. Jeffy, me, John, Jojo.
Did you get a nice group shot?
No, we didn't. Man, we're pretty focused when during these bass tournaments.
Did you call your mom?
No, we didn't do that.
Leave them alone.
Who, me?
They're fishing.
I need something more than a telephone to call my mother. Maybe a Ouija board.
Well, we were talking about this thing with haunted houses.
Mm-hmm.
And 30+% of people say they're freaked out going into an older home.
Oh.
Really?
Oh, yeah. We know people like that.
Yeah, I love older homes.
This is an odd thing. People are afraid of objects left by the previous homeowner.
I told you this story that a buddy of mine, every time he moves into a home, he changes all the toilet seats.
I was gifted, our general manager gifted me some toilet seats when I moved into my house.
Is that right?
Yes.
New ones?
Yeah.
No, used ones. Yeah. You can get
Goodwill.
used toilet seats. Where can you pick up a used toilet seat?
You can go to Goodwill.
Yeah, here's 4 toilet seats.
I think we call this finding the used toilet seat and call Goodwill.
The pilot was having a sale. I took these. Oh, good. Old truck stop toilet seats.
There you go.
So wait a
What kind
second.
of question is that?
You move into a house, you change the toilet seats.
He always did that.
I didn't know about it. And,
I don't know why.
Did you do that?
Because I was gifted some, yes. Uh-huh.
I just did it yesterday.
Did you really?
Yeah, the maintenance guy gave me 2 new ones.
Oh, cool.
And you did them yourself.
Hey, they were easy. They're the snap onto the left-right thing.
They are easy.
Oh.
Did you break one? Because at that apartment complex that you live at, I used to live there, and I remember I broke a toilet
I remember
seat.
that.
Oh, that was a humbling moment.
You wouldn't break one now, though. Look at you. You're looking
I
good.
know.
I don't know that it was my weight per se. I mean, I guess it in a way it was, but
there
it
like
wasn't.
an athletic excretory event happening?
No, I was just sitting
A little
there
pushing and
it sucked because I was sitting there and then it snapped. And then the crack in the
your ass.
yes, pinched me
Oh,
bad.
I bet so.
Ouch.
I broke a seat in a hotel and the water went everywhere. I busted it with the sprinkler and the ruined the room.
you broke the entire unit off of the floor?
Flooded the bathroom.
How'd you do that?
Oh, I don't know. It was a long story. I just kind of plopped myself down after a long flight and it cracked.
Long he means binge.
Yeah.
By flight he means drunk.
Got a
Flights of
13-year-old
wine.
son listening and my girlfriend and her father. Always good that they could hear that.
How are you still alive?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We're just glad you are. That's all that matters.
Is that right? That's the official response. Okay.
Well, once again, the stats, 42% of people admit to feeling the presence of something they could not see.
You've never felt that? You've never felt that kind of...
We have listeners lining up with emails that want to hear you, Tom, work a Ouija board, if you will.
Oh, that'd be
and
great.
start correcting ghosts. And, try to contact ghosts.
Have you ever purchased or been in a home that someone's died in before?
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
I have. Yeah, I have too.
In some states, I believe it's required if someone's been murdered
yes.
I heard if you have to ask. If you ask, they have to tell you, but they don't have to tell you if you don't ask.
Well, that may
It
be
depends
like,
on the state.
That may be like the old rule. You say, "Are you a cop?" They have to tell you.
Yeah.
Willie, could you imagine your dad playing with a Ouija board?
There's no apostrophe on this thing. That's not supposed to be possessive.
And why does this take so damn long?
Am
don't
I
have time
talking
to, sit
to
here.
an Al or AR?
It's normality.
The Oxford comma would be nice for those of us that are literate.
Just no fun to be around, man.
You and I are very pro Oxford comma.
Yes.
I like the Oxford comma too.
Okay, good,
I'm with you.
Not
It's
for me.
logical.
And,
It is logical.
and breaks everything up. He also puts 2 spaces after a period. Here's one thing. My dad, not good at grammar. All my English teachers told me he's bad at grammar.
We were taught for a
No.
while, though, it was double space
Double
after
space
a period.
after a period. I still do
That's the old
that.
typing stuff.
It's because
That's
of
old school.
typewriters that you
Right.
guys used to do that. You
Right.
don't do
I
that
think
now.
it's just a single space now.
He also, for him, every sentence is a full paragraph. That's it. Every sentence is one paragraph. That's all you need in a paragraph is one sentence.
And you
2
know-
if you're being sneaky.
And you know what makes me want to, when he corresponds with me on my phone, it makes me want to throw my phone into a field when I see dictated but not proofread. I want to kill him.
I can see you reading that in your chair,
Yeah.
nodding, walking over to the sink, dropping your phone into the garbage disposal. And then just calmly sitting back down.
And continuing watching The Big Bang Theory. Exactly right.
I think dictated but not proofread is
Whatever you
a way
said.
to, just in case the message might inadvertently say, "Oh no, that was supposed to say I'll meet you at lunch, not climb up a big building and jump off." I should have proofread that.
That's not funny.
He's sending you goading.
Yeah, I bet you can't jump off the highest building. I bet I can.
Okay, I got more of the haunting survey I just found. This is interesting.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to go around the horn here.
Is it interesting, or are
I think
you
so.
saying?
I'm going to go around the horn. I'll start with you, Josh.
Yes, sir.
The most common room for strange occurrences, according to this survey, which typical room in a house is the most common for strange occurrences?
Oh, I would have thought basement, but I don't know that counts as a room. So I'll say kitchen.
No.
Okay.
Kitchen and basement are close, but number one by more than double
Bedroom.
is the bedroom.
Oh, interesting.
Yep. Pat, I'm with you. I would have gone attic.
I would have said attic first too, but when you said, yeah, you kind of gave a hint.
Perhaps, I think maybe fewer people have attics.
Yeah.
And who goes in them?
Who can fit
Ours
in
was
them?
terrifying when I was
Mine is like the squares are so small.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know how anybody ever got up there.
Well, the house I grew up in, the attic was primarily made of moving fiberglass particles.
Yeah, exactly. Mine too, yeah.
I remember there was like this coating of maple syrup and sand on all the joists and rafters,
And people
which was some kind of incredibly toxic.
And it got so hot up there. Why would you put things up there you wanted to save?
There's nothing.
It would be...
When I bought my house, the guy inspected the attic. I go, do I ever have to go up there? And he goes, no. I went, great. I've never been.
Yeah, that body will stop stinking soon.
Yes, yeah, once all the flesh rots away.
But why would ghosts, even if ghosts were around, wouldn't they hang out in the cool places? The nice places in your house?
Yeah, like the bedroom. They want to sleep.
If you were a ghost, you don't want to go up in the attic.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's illogical.
Some ghosts want to be left alone, I
This
guess.
says the most common room for strange occurrences, the bedroom, 50% of the time.
Do you think that's because people are in that twilight sleep maybe and they think they hear things?
That's a good point. Yep.
Yeah.
And have you ever experienced something in the bedroom?
Oh, I've experienced a lot in the bedroom.
But
Are
any
you kidding?
strange occurrence?
Any strange?
We're not talking about your athletic skills as a sexual athlete, Christy.
Take me like a
we'll come
dog.
back. We'll come back. We'll come back with that.
Well, I was a gymnast. I'm not bragging.
About a quarter of the people, pretty much equal, living room, kitchen, hallway, stairs, or basement.
Okay.
The most common rooms for strange occurrences. And again, an amazing number of people would buy a haunted house, but I think if it really push came to shove, I think a lot of people wouldn't. When we come back, we have perhaps a little bit of a haunting for you in the world of news. Also coming up next hour, Kostaki Economopoulos with our NFL report. I'll remind you of a couple things. bobandtom.com/contest if you want to get in on our pigskin pick'em competition for week 6. It begins Thursday evening. Get your entry in now to win the little green egg. Also, Willie G, tomorrow night, Louisville Comedy Club with Joey Molinaro. How do you get those tickets, Willie?
Go to my Instagram at willie.griswold. There's a ticket link in the bio.
Thank you very much. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Think you know your pro football? Then play pig.
Police in Athol, Massachusetts.
I'm sorry? Where?
Excuse me, we had to beep you there.
Athol.
Spell it.
Athol.
That's a thole.
Nope, it's Athol.
Isn't their sports team the Flames? Oh, no, they're the Flaming Athols.
Oh my God.
Well, at least
is that actually? I need.
What
proof.
do you mean?
I need proof that that's a town.
It is not it's the Majors. Thank you.
The Major Athols. Oh, wait a second, I'm looking.
Police in Athol, Massachusetts have named a new canine police dog after New England Patriots tight end Rob Gronkowski.
Oh my God, it's a real place, Christy. Population 11,584.
That's a pretty big size.
Nice size town.
Yeah.
That's a big Athol.
Speaking of big Athol,
that sounds to me like the big Athol.
Let's get back to the sports desk.
Hello there, it's Ed from Ed Septic and Sewage. I'm here at this poor SOB's house. He got quoted $20,000 for a new system. I'm doing that same system for him, $500. I know what you're thinking. Ed, how can you do it so cheap? Well, first of all, this machine, stolen. That saves me a ton of money. Secondly, I'm not licensed or bonded. That saves me tens of thousands of dollars a year. So if you need a cheap septic, call me, Ed Septic. When things get hectic, call Ed Septic at the number below. From Ed Septic.
A truck driver distracted by a GPS
Johnson, too.
unit crashed near the intersection of US 278 at Arkansas Highway 24 early Monday, spilling a truckload of spaghetti sauce. Camden Police Sergeant Corey Saunders said the spaghetti sauce truck was headed to Dallas about 3 a.m. when the driver became distracted, overcorrected, and rolled over after crossing the center line of the highway. The driver suffered minor injuries, but there was sauce all over the road.
Oh, dear God, 2,000 quarts of blood. This is the worst accident I've ever seen. Stand back, there's blood everywhere. Oh, wait a minute. Do we have a garlic bread truck?
Yeah, exactly. They just mopped it up with a bunch of garlic bread.
Oh, isn't that the best?
Yes, it is.
God, I'd rather have that than the spaghetti noodles, just the sauce and the bread.
What's wrong with you? How dare you put pasta down?
I can't eat a whole Kit Kat bar. I can't eat spaghetti noodles. They
I
go right
can,
to my hip.
but I like the bread part.
Better than the pasta?
Yes.
No, the bread's lovely and the pasta's great too.
Here's what Tom's doing. Telling you what you like.
Of course he is.
Okay.
I'm
You
used
know
to
you
that.
like the pasta.
Here's one of the fattest things I've ever done.
Can we have an intro for this feature?
We need something like boop, boop, boop,
Or just playing Baby Elephant Walk.
and
now Josh Arnold shares one of the fattest things he's ever done.
And broken toilet seat doesn't count.
Now this is fatter. This is fatter than telling the guys on the phone when you order Chinese takeout that you need 4 sets of silverware when it's just you.
No, it was faking that there was somebody else with. What's that, honey? 2 orders of crab rangoon.
Okay.
If you say so.
The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat.
Don't touch those.
Sorry. The human drama of
curvy cleavage on display.
this is
The Bob and Tom Show. No shoes, no shirt, no talent.
I bet you were fun in school.
Had a good time at school.
Yeah, I bet the teachers loved you.
Yeah, they did. They did. Yeah, right. Yeah, I went to school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you about this. You look like you spend a lot of time lifting weights. Are you a fitness
Oh,
buff?
yeah, I like to pump a little iron, you know what I mean? I drink the protein shakes, take the vitamins, take the St. John's for my wart. I do the whole thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You got a wart, do you?
I like to go out and chalk up. The whole key is chalking up. You got to chalk up when you go. You got to chalk it up. I got the weight belt on. Chicks dig the weight belts. They dig the weight belts with a name on the back. You know, Steve. I don't know who Steve is, but he's missing his weight belt. Is that what you were waiting for? That's yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I like to pump it up. You got to be in top shape because I play golf.
You do?
You guys know the golf bit.
Oh, yeah.
I love golf. I play a lot
bit.
of golf. I got some new golf jokes. I play a lot of golf. Oh, yeah. Every hole, like 14,000 strokes. That's a lot of golf. You know what I mean? I look like a propeller out there just swinging away. I love golf. I swing with one hand. I don't even use 2 hands. I don't care. The instructor's always trying to change your grip. Like, yeah, you're not the boss of me. I hit that ball as hard as I can, walk 6 feet, and hit it again. Every hole I use the driver. Par 3, I don't want to see a 7-iron. I let the big dog eat. I grip and rip it. I got the weight belt on. Steve's playing some golf, baby. You give me a golf cart, a 12-pack, and a lake, I'll show you how to have fun all day. You ever wonder how far a golf cart can go in a lake before it sinks? You ever wonder? 13 feet. I love golf. What a sport. It's a good sport.
You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
That's awful.
Awful entertaining. Central Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom Radio. 24/7.
Also with us, Christine Stedman. Now, you're a mom?
Well, a mom and a grandma. I think you know that.
I know.
I'm a grandpa.
This is how this
Are
works.
you?
Yep.
She's been married 27 years and still a virgin, Tom.
Yes.
28,
Well, you know, I
28.
have a lot of grandkids. My daughter keeps having babies, has one almost every year.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, she called me the other day. She goes, Mom, guess what? I'm pregnant again. There must be something in the air. I'm like, yeah, you're late.
But seriously.
Hello?
Bang!
Hey,
zoom,
hello?
Zing! I'm getting her fixed.
We're talking with comedian Rick Schrader.
I'm a stepfather, too, which I've been for a few years now. And if you're not a step-parent, you don't realize the warmth and rewards that you get for the warm, loving feeling. And it's, I hate you. Okay, here's some more money. You're not like my real dad. That's right. You can find me. Track down your real deadbeat dad and have him pay for these Barbie accessories. This is Reno Collier, and you're listening.
Watch those energy bills go down.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
Willie Griswold's here.
Hey.
Jess Hooker joins us.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
Jess, have you ever lived in a house you thought was haunted?
Sure.
Oh,
really?
Yeah, I just moved. I moved into an old house. It was built like in the 20s or 30s. It's the old mill house in our town. And yeah, when I got there, I sensed something, and I did what you're supposed to do, and I just said, "Hey, go to the light. I'm not here to help."
Oh, yes, yeah.
Don't haunt us.
You helped usher them.
Yeah.
I've never heard any of this stuff. Do you have this whole sage thing going?
No, my family's just like prone to, like, I think that we're just open to being around spirits. I think. I don't mean to be all weird, but yeah, like we're just open to the other side.
You know, sometimes it's not the home that's haunted, it's a family.
It's
or
a person. Yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
So it doesn't matter where you move.
There you go.
Well, Amy writes,
no matter how fast I run, I can never get away from me.
That's right.
Jackson Brown told us that.
Does Amy have a similar?
She says, my house is haunted. When my son was 4, he got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. He came into our room and said he couldn't go because there was a guy in there.
Whoa.
And then he said, Red Rum. Red Rum.
I didn't know what to say, so I told him to wait till the guy was done, then he could go. Later on, a ghost was massaging my mother-in-law's shoulders one day.
All right. What?
No.
Also, a ghost was turning on and off the saw when we were doing construction.
Well, that's no good.
My father-in-law saw the man walking through the hallway one day, thought it was my husband, but my husband was already at work.
That's crazy.
Eventually, I had a chat with the ghost and told him it was my house now and he needed to leave.
It's my house now.
I haven't had any issues since.
Oh, good. Yeah, sometimes you just got to let them know.
Yeah, 4-year-olds aren't going to make stuff up like that.
No.
Of course not.
I live in a house that's haunted, writes Brittany. Nightly, I am touched on my leg, and I get the constant feeling of being watched.
That's right. It's a ghost. It's touching your leg.
My friends won't come over to my house because my ghosts are basically like buzzkill parents.
Yeah. I've had that in the middle of the night where it feels like something, but I just think that's like phantom stuff. I don't know if that's actually a ghost. I did feel like I was shook awake the other day though. Like,
what?
That scared me. Yeah, it was in a dream, and it was someone that I knew, and like woke me up out of a sleep, and that was scary. That definitely scared me.
Did you recognize them when you woke up?
Yeah, no, yeah. In my dream, I knew exactly who it was, and it was someone that had passed, and so, but they shook me awake.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was, but luckily I was too tired to care, so I just went back to sleep.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Tom Jason from Michigan, whether or not he's actually from Michigan.
He just says
Everybody says they're from Michigan
people now say they're from Michigan, so you'll read that letter.
They've caught
you know
on.
that.
He says, a couple years ago, I was walking down Bourbon Street. Nashville. I came across this house.
True enough.
With a for sale sign in front. Underneath the realtor sign was another sign that said not haunted. I thought that's exactly what a haunted house would say.
Yeah. Why would you have to advertise it?
But Bourbon Street, that New Orleans is going to be very, very haunted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They have tours,
Charleston
right?
is too.
Voodoo, right?
Oh, yes.
That you do so well.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Chick McGee. We're going to head over to the news desk with Christy Lee. What else is happening out there?
Well, an overturned truck spilled hundreds of plastic casts of, or let's try that again. An overturned truck spilled hundreds of plaster casts of vaginas onto a roadway in Russia.
Really?
According to Russia Today, the incident occurred in Urkharsk. Footage captured by a passerby shows a trail of white casts leading up to the back of the crashed truck. Local media reports the plaster casts, which are believed to have been on their way to a gallery, were reloaded into the truck. No injuries were reported.
Oh, no. I spill all pocket poo.
This one's all busted up. It must have been Pamela Anderson's.
Well, what did Pamela ever do to
I was just going to ask
Enjoy
that.
herself. I think didn't a certain drummer take care of that
Tear
one?
it up? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, like he could steer a boat with it. He could tear up.
He could cause some damage, yeah.
So, I've heard of the famous plaster casters.
Sure. Yes.
They were doing plaster casts of the male
gentlemen, yes, but never.
So the ladies.
Yeah.
I have a question when you do that. Do you have to shave all of everything away before you?
Well, not it would rip your hair out.
I think, yeah.
Yes.
Come on.
But most, if these are famous porn stars, they're probably already shaven.
But this was how many was it? How many was it again? A couple hundred?
Said hundreds. I don't know how many hundreds that is.
Of Virginia.
Hundreds.
I call that a good start. Don't you, Tom?
Boy.
So, the trail of broken vaginas.
Trail
is
of
what they now
Tears.
call it.
Yeah.
It's isn't that the title of Will Chamberlain's autobiography?
I don't think so.
Pat, what do you have to say about it?
I'm running out
Oh,
of
here we go.
running out of highway songs, kids. Picking up the pieces of that sweet, sweet putty. Plaster casts on its way to a gallery. Fell off a truck. I'm gonna snatch one. Take it home with me.
That's right.
Put it on the wall for all to see. China Highway. Picking up a piece or two. China Highway. It's a private's road. All those girly bits. Just the downstairs, there's no China Highway. Let me drive it in. Slip it into you.
Subtle.
I didn't say that.
No, of course not.
No.
Now, are these all different casts, or is it one woman that volunteered?
Gee, I don't know. It doesn't say here.
You know, if they're going to a gallery, that would make you think it's a menagerie
An
of.
assortment.
Yeah.
An assortment of.
Yeah.
Can you imagine getting the grant for that art project?
You'd be a happy man.
You sit in front of the committee.
Or
Well,
woman.
we're going to have 300 women come in here, do some shaving, and I'm going to do plaster casts.
That's right.
Is it like when you get an impression? Like when
I'm sorry, I don't do impressions.
Yes.
Do you remember
Listen, now here's my impression of a clam.
When you would get
when you have braces
Yeah.
and or any kind of dental work and they stick that gooey stuff in your mouth and
That's
then they have to pop it down?
Instantly, it sets up now. I don't know how
Yeah.
they came up
Yeah,
with that,
that
chemical,
mold.
but it's amazing.
Yeah. I
Well,
wonder
this
if
is,
that's the
I mean,
same thing.
it says plaster casts. So, some artist,
How about that?
yeah.
How about that?
Oh, you know what you could have done, Pat?
In Russia.
That great Beatles song, Blue Jay Way. that you
I
can't
don't
stand.
like that one.
I love
Oh,
that
yeah,
song.
the Beatles' Blue Jay Way on everyone's tongue today. What?
What would you have changed? VJ way?
Way.
JJ Way. Sitting here. Okay, never mind. I'll have to work on that one. Seems like a crazy story.
It sure does.
I want.
Wacky stuff.
They're still going to put this thing at a gallery somewhere. So.
Says apparently they didn't all break.
Okay. Now we have.
You don't want to see the broken vagina.
These broken jars.
Mr.
Mrs. in this case.
Mrs.
We have just completed Week 5 of the NFL season. Am I correct?
That's the rumor.
That was last evening. The Raiders win. So now Week 6 begins Thursday evening, which is your opportunity to once again enter our special competition to win the beautiful Big Green Egg Mini Max. We call it the Pigskin Pick'em. Anybody can enter. All you got to do is pick the NFL winners. And last week, Josh Casey got all 16 games correct. He was our winner. Just get your entry in before Thursday evening, please. We'd love to hear from you. bobandtom.com/contest. And you could be a big winner, have some fun, and you get to go on the air with Chick McGee in his famous sports pick show.
That's right.
The shoe-in of the week. Right now, I want to talk about the fall. The beautiful weather out there, Halloween just around the corner. You probably are pretty busy. HelloFresh knows that. The folks at HelloFresh know that you're jam-packed right now, so they'd like to help you out by doing the grocery shopping and by sending you the recipe cards, and they've done all the measuring. So you just put it together. They call it America's #1 meal kit for a reason. And right now you can get 50% off plus free shipping with the code 50BTShow at HelloFresh.com/50BTShow. But I'm getting ahead of myself. They have a bunch of new quick and easy options, including 15-minute meals. Just some great stuff you put together. What are you working on over there, Willie?
Check out the Sheet Pan Dijon Onion Crunch Chicken with green beans and garlic bread. HelloFresh sends you 7 ingredients. Put those together in 4 easy steps. In a half hour, you have this delicious chicken dinner you made at home with help from HelloFresh.
Take the stress out of mealtime. Take a few minutes, put some great stuff together. Less expensive than takeout by a significant number.
May I interrupt you for a second? They also have some great add-ons that you can get. I had the white cheddar mac and cheese last evening, and it was wonderful. All you got to do is heat it up and eat it. It was great.
Eat it, eat it.
That's
There you go.
right.
How about the mini pumpkin cheesecake? All you got to do is
eat it.
Eat it. No, heat it. Some delicious stuff from HelloFresh. Once again, 50BT-SHOW. That's the code, 50BT-SHOW. HelloFresh.com at 50BT-SHOW. Coming up, we have Prada in Space coming up, and Kostaki Economopoulos with our NFL report is next. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
night. All by.
I saw a billboard recently too that was kind of it was a billboard for a hospital, and then there was a picture of a smiling woman, and the caption read, "They didn't treat me like doctors; they treated me like friends." Like, well, that's great for her. I mean, she must have really good friends.
Yeah.
Me, when I have to go to the hospital, I want my doctors to treat me like doctors. Okay?
Yeah.
To hell with my friends.
Yeah.
My friends don't know how to treat me.
Yeah.
I had sunburn once. You know what my friends did? They slapped it.
Yeah.
Sure.
When I told them it hurt, they just slapped it harder and more frequently.
Yeah,
All right,
absolutely.
I want doctors who are going to properly diagnose my condition, not my friends who are going to tell me I have a fatal case of the queers.
Yeah.
I want doctors, all right?
Yeah.
Doctors who are going to bring me medicine, not beer that's been kind of peed in.
Yeah.
I want doctors who are going to provide me with proper treatment.
What? You need new friends, pal.
Yeah, really.
What's this peeing in the beer routine?
Doctors who are going to provide me with proper treatment, not my friends who are going to shoot me with Roman candles as I struggle to get out of a hammock.
It's always funny on YouTube. Always funny.
When do you not struggle to get out of a hammock? I mean, is
doesn't
there
matter.
an elegant way to get out of a hammock?
No, there isn't. No.
Especially when you're being pelted with Roman candles
Yes.
that are lit.
You gotta love that.
You do need better friends.
Yeah.
And you're weighing in at what, about 2 1/4?
Oh, you're very generous.
Yeah.
That's very kind.
About 245.
245, getting out of a hammock with Roman candles.
No, yeah,
I'd watch.
Yeah, I'm in.
People did.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Wow.
Don't you bottom out on a hammock?
Hey, come on. Poor Josh.
Josh, we made you sit in the green room all morning.
Isn't that considered a picnic blanket at that point?
You took my breath away from the moment I first saw you. Will you marry me, Dolly? She said yes! She said yes!
It's not a real person.
It's not a real diamond. Real, natural, earthborn diamond. For your real love, from a real jeweler you can trust. Steven Singer Jewelers.
We have a punk version of The Way I Am.
Why can't you do it?
We don't have electric guitars.
Oh, I see.
We can imagine.
I have to scream, though. Should I back off the mic a little
Look
bit?
at the engineers and ask them.
Give it a shot.
Yeah, okay.
Ask the
they look
boys
like
behind
they're
the glass.
positive. So this is going to be an acoustic version of the punk version of The Way I Am.
All right. This is
All
new.
right. You scream with me, though, so I don't look an idiot.
All right.
Okay.
Screaming by myself.
Go ahead, engineers. It's up to
Shepard's not
you.
going to like this. I'll back off the mic a little bit. You have to imagine this is an electric guitar, okay?
I've got
And
it.
you come to the show tonight, you'll see us headbanging. If you were falling, then I would catch you. If you need a light, then I'll find a match. 'Cause I love the way you say good morning. Take me the way I am. If you are chilly, then here, take my sweater. If your head is aching, then I'll make it better. 'Cause I love the way you call me baby. Take me the way I am. I'll buy you Rogaine when you start losing all of your hair. I'll sew on patches to all your tear. 'Cause I love you more than I could promise. And you take me the way I am. With you, take me the way I am. With you, take me the way I am. The way I am.
Yes.
Yes. Bravo.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
No matter how hard I try, can't keep my hands off my face.
Bob and Tom Radio.
I'm sick of being sick. I've been in my bed all week. I feel like dick. I'm sick of my TV. Now I'm hooked on all the soaps on ABC. I try to read a magazine.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hi, Chick.
There's Willie Griswold.
Hey.
Jess Hooker joins us.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick.
Ace Cosby's here.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Getting ready to check in with our man with all pro lines. That would be Kostaki Economopoulos, our NFL correspondent, a diehard fan of all things Atlanta Falcons. There he is. Hi, Kostaki. We can see you on the big screen.
Yeah.
Good. Good morning, everybody.
Hi there.
You in good spirits?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm a little sleepy, but I'm all right.
Me too. Speaking of spirits, do you believe in haunted houses?
No.
Okay. All right. Haunted sports teams?
Yeah, well, it's a bad luck run. Sure, yeah.
There has to have been a movie where there's some kind of a ghost.
Angels in the outfield.
Oh, there.
Yeah. Remember Danny Glover, that famous line? You've got an angel on your shoulder right now.
Field of Dreams is all angels. Come on.
It's all ghosts, yeah.
It's Danny Glover.
That's right.
I said I was
a national treasure.
I meant like for a football squad, though.
Oh, a haunted football. You could call it Team Spirit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And golden retriever would be the quarterback? No, probably not.
Okay.
Airbud Golden Receiver is what you're
I'm
thinking
sorry. You're
Airbud Light. It's a slender dog. Hi, Kostaki. I know that you're going to be on the road Thursday evening, Oak Grove, Kentucky, at the Fort Campbell American Legion. This is just this week. And then the 13th, you'll be in Florence, Alabama at the Main Room, and it's MANE.
Yes.
Like one of those haircut places?
Yes.
Or like a horse place?
Yeah, well, it'll
Mane
be
and
fun.
tail, right?
So that's coming up this week to see Kostaki live and in person.
It's got to be a hell of a flight. All right.
Now, Kostaki, you've been examining the world of the NFL. What have you come up with this week?
My Falcons won. They're just good enough. They're like the third to the last year of a marriage. It's fine. You're not going anywhere, but it's fine. I'm looking forward to my birthday months when they score twice. That'll be nice. In the last 2 weeks, the Patriots have been outscored by 69 points. Shout out to Rob Gronkowski. Must be very happy about that. Let's just ponder the metaphorical perfection of being outscored by 69 points in a double blowout. That's nice.
You know, they say that the general manager in New England is killing the head coach. And, of course,
Yes.
they're both the same person.
Yeah.
See, if Belichick would give up being general manager, maybe he could get something done. He drafts poorly is the scuttle. We'll see.
I love it. The one good thing for Belichick this year, no one's going to accuse him of cheating. Oh, that seems terrible.
Yeah. Why don't you deflate the balls some more? See if you can lose by 80. How about that? Yeah, yeah, they probably got the same headlines, yeah.
They should let him cheat just so they're competitive again. Oh, it's funny. No fan base deserves a downswing for their team like Patriots fans. I have no sympathy for them at all. 15 straight years of complete domination against terrible division and the best quarterback and the best coach and the best tight end of all time. You know, now when I see a little kid in a Patriots jersey, it's hard for me not to run over and go, "It's over. You missed it." I would say New Orleans put a stake in Belichick's heart, but Belichick doesn't have a heart. There's no heart there. When the Patriots are losing, that Belichick cutoff hoodie look goes quickly from genius to homeless. It's not as good.
No.
I don't think Belichick still counts as a genius. Can you imagine if Einstein had this much of a drop off at the end? E equals MC Hammer. He's lost it.
But he can't tell the future. Who the hell's MC Hammer?
Daniel Jones went out with an injury and a blowout loss. Mac Jones got benched in a blowout. It's actually very easy this season to keep up with the Joneses. They're not. Broncos wore their snow cap helmets because they had a snowball's chance in hell in this game. Those helmets invoked the Elway era. The Broncos didn't win like Elway, but they all ended up with a long face. So it's something.
Elongated visage.
Yeah.
The Colts signed their star quarterback this week and then lost their star. They signed their star running back, then lost their star quarterback. And then I saw Anthony Richardson X-rays are negative. I was like, oh, no, they're negative. That's good. Yes. Okay. It's very confusing with the negative X-rays. Doctors say there's no reason he can't be back out in the field to get injured next week.
Gardner Minshew did a great job. You go, Gardner.
He did. Yeah, Anthony gets hurt a lot. He's got more maladies than the dude on the Operation Game Board, right? He's got water on the knee and sprained bread basket or whatever.
Yeah. Was that game ever fun? Ever?
I liked it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take out wrenched ankle.
I break it out every now and again.
Is that right? Even now?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm with Chick on this one. That game's ridiculous.
Hey, a bread basket.
I get real bummed out. Lost another one on the table today.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was the child.
Yeah, thank God they don't have an Operation Junior.
Little operation.
Parts on the outside of his body.
Doesn't buzz, it just cries.
You guys brainstorming some bad ideas? All right.
Who says there are no bad ideas? We just presented two of them. I'm sorry. By the way, Kostaki Economopoulos is the creative director. Is that what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I like that.
Of All Pro Lines. And you can. How does one participate in All Pro Lines, Kostaki?
Well, one easy way is to go to your favorite social media platform and follow at All Pro Lines. And we write jokes. You can chime in, write tags. We do caption contests. We sometimes will build memes together. Come on, join us. It's fun.
All right. Do we have anything from the Peanut Gallery this morning in your stack of jokes over there?
Let's see.
Did someone submit?
Yeah,
Tom, do you think you're helping right now at this moment in time? He has something. He has something prepared. He wasn't ready for this.
It felt like a flow was.
It felt like something was happening. I'll fix this, cried Tom.
It's tradition. All right,
What I did there was give Kostaki time to find something.
Thank you. Get my act together. Thank you. Appreciate it. So, all right, here's a joke, and then the tag is better than the joke, and it was written right. Stephon Diggs grabbed beers from fans and smashed them together to celebrate last week, and he was fined $13,659 for unsportsmanlike conduct because they don't have a party foul. Is that why they don't do it? That was the joke that I wrote, and then here's the tag. That was just the market price of 2 stadium beers.
Oh,
that's pretty good. Yeah.
Not so much a fine as a reimbursement.
I see. Very good. Very good. You can be part of this, once again, All Pro Lines on your favorite social media platform. Please make fun of the Atlanta Falcons. Go ahead.
Yes, please do. That's what we need the most help with. That team's not going anywhere. Frustrating. All right, let's close on this joke. In the Mississippi welfare case, Brett Favre will be questioned under oath. He's hoping Oath is the nickname of a hot sideline reporter.
Okay, thanks, Kostaki. Once again,
Thanks, guys.
Mr. Economopoulos, I'm getting this right, Oak Grove, Kentucky, coming up on Thursday night, and then Friday, Florence, Alabama's The Main Room, M-A-N-E, The Main Room.
Yeah, I'm excited. I don't get to go to the South much, but it'll be a fun trip.
Cool.
I'm heading out.
And we got a great letter about your show, and was it Talent, Oregon?
Oh, that's cool. That's a fun venue.
Really nice letter, which I read yesterday for some reason. But yeah, saying what a great show you had. So I'm sure
that's cool.
A couple good ones this week. Thanks, Kostaki.
Thanks, guys. I'll see you.
Bye.
See ya.
Okay, we have Christy Lee at the Bob and Tom News Desk. What else is happening?
Italian luxury fashion house Prada will help design the next generation of NASA's lunar spacesuits.
Is that right?
Yep. Prada will collaborate with the company Axiom Space to create spacesuits for the Artemis 3 mission. The crewed lunar landing is planned for the year 2025.
I'm not going to watch the Artemis 3.
You're not?
I haven't seen 1 and 2 yet. I would just be confused.
So, Prada is it like super expensive purses and stuff?
Yeah, they're a high-end fashion house.
Beautiful company, yeah.
Yeah.
They suck.
Great suits.
They have some really nice suits. They have nice shoes. Yeah.
I don't like any clothes that I can't afford.
I think
Maybe you should aspire to afford them.
the devil wore Prada, right?
Yeah.
That's what they claim, yeah.
Okay.
So, did they volunteer to do this, or is this a paid thing?
Prada?
I guarantee you they probably are getting paid to do it.
You think?
It's a partnership, yeah.
I would think.
So they go to a luxury brand rather than something a little more down to earth, like Duluth Trading or something.
Well, we're not going to Earth. We're going to the moon.
I can't argue
I,
with
for
your
one, do not want to end up on the moon wearing flannel.
No.
I'd rather be in something Prada.
Okay.
Hey, it's cold up there. You're gonna wish you had flannel.
You think?
Maybe.
Are they going to have a fashion show where the women who all... Why do they look so grumpy all the time?
I don't know.
Walking the runway, they all look pissed.
Because they're starving.
They're fasting for a year.
Yeah, they want a sandwich.
They do seem hungry.
I hear they have one olive backstage.
Paris Hilton walked one of the shows in Paris Week last week, and she literally looked like she was a chicken. Did you see this?
Yes.
It was the worst walk on a runway I've ever seen in my entire
Nobody
life.
coached her.
It was like,
I gotta see
it looked bad.
So they'll do a fashion show in spacesuits?
No, I doubt they do a fashion show.
You know what? They probably
I think they will. I mean,
You want to look nice.
I was kind of assuming that Prada just stepped up and said, hey, we'll help just to get the publicity.
I'll do more research on the break and find out.
Okay.
Maybe they had people. Maybe they had all the fashion houses submit entries, and then they picked the best one.
Oh.
Isn't that how they do it with the Olympics?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ralph Lauren usually gets that nod.
Yeah.
And do they get paid?
No, I think they get paid in publicity.
That's what I was going to say. Okay.
Yeah. Exposure.
Oh, okay. So we might have a Louis Vuitton.
Oh, Jesus.
Olympic suits from France. There's a lot of pressure this year with, the games in Paris next summer.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to be
gotta
fashion
look good.
friendly. Yeah. I know that.
Is it going to be a French fashion house then?
I'm asking. I don't know.
That sounds like a pejorative, doesn't it? Oh, boy.
Well,
she smells like a French fashion house.
And usually the country has their own designer. Like Ralph Lauren would be the United States.
Oh, the country. Okay.
Yeah. We'd have a French designer for France.
And there's always a big deal.
Italian designer.
They always do.
Prada's Italian.
Thousands of condoms with the Olympic logo.
Mm-hmm.
And since it's in Paris this year, for the ashtrays for all the athletes.
Yeah, those Frenchies do smoke, don't they?
Okay. Well.
I saw a picture of Travis Kelce smoking yesterday.
What? Or did you see a smoking picture of Travis Kelce?
Yeah.
I'm
Was
just
it
saying.
a cigarette?
I don't know.
Oh.
It was. He was in a car.
You're a tattletale, you know that?
I know.
Could have been a candy cigarette.
I saw Travis Kelce smoking during lunch.
It wasn't
You'll
close.
never guess who I saw smoking. Travis Kelce.
He can smoke whatever he wants.
Is the Taylor era over? Are we done?
Ace, would you care to weigh in on this?
They're not dating.
There it is.
I say they're dating.
I say I don't think they're dating.
I say she's pregnant.
Yeah, she is. You heard it here first.
That's right.
Taylor Swift pregnant.
And it's Andy Reid's baby. That's a twist.
Wow.
It was his birthday last week.
She was nowhere to be found. Yeah.
Well, nowhere that we saw.
Well, it got out of hand. I think they're talking.
Let me tell you, if Taylor Swift's somewhere, somebody's seeing it.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Well, if it was his
She
birthday,
probably-
maybe she can't sit down.
What about when they?
God.
What about when they snuck her out in the popcorn carrier?
You know, Mrs. Kelsey, your son really likes it in the backside.
You got to have a talk.
His mom was throwing shade at her too earlier this week. So.
On Today's Show?
Well, that's a mom's job.
You know what she said about Taylor? It was okay.
Hey, new research out there. We were talking about haunted houses. Well, some new research indicates Vikings had windows in their homes.
Now you're talking.
Over the past 25 years, archaeologists have found glass fragments in several excavations in southern Sweden, Denmark, and northern Germany.
How in the hell did they make glass when they were Vikings?
Analysis shows the Viking
when you're done raping and pillaging, nothing like sitting down and making some nice stained glass windows.
When you gut your, you stretch it out and you can see right through it.
Apparently, Viking window-pane glass dates between 800 and 1100 AD, long before churches and castles of the Middle Ages had windows.
This is big.
But in the Viking days, you could buy 2 windows and get 2 free. How about that? Isn't that it?
After a long day of plunging and
that's right.
And what is it?
You don't want to go out and get on a ladder to clean your windows.
What's the difference between plundering and pillaging? Is this like Flotsam and Jetsam? There's a subtle distinction.
Yes.
Did you see him pillaging? I told him to go plundering.
Mr. Mads Desengo Jensen, a senior researcher at the National Museum in Copenhagen, said the findings, quote, "This is yet another shift away from the image of unsophisticated barbaric Vikings swinging their swords around." So,
and then he also said, "Please don't cut off my grant."
Yeah.
So you sit inside your little cave and enjoy the view after a day of plundering?
Yeah. Do you think Vikings lived in caves?
I don't know. I guess
Apparently, they had homes with windows.
Okay. What were they made of?
Wood and drywall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bones. A lot of bones.
Yeah.
So you could walk around and you look in the window.
Fiberglass, they had insulation.
I wonder if Thor, are you?
Oh my God, he's a peeping Thor. We just talked with Kostaki about the NFL. You want to get in on week 6 of the pigskin pick'em competition? Get it done, please. As Chick would say, get involved.
Mommy's little piggy.
Oh, I hate that. What's at stake? The Big Green Egg Mini Max. Each week we give one away. We'll find out who our Week 5 winner was tomorrow. The Week 5 officially ended last evening with the Raiders' big win. Congratulations to you, Ace. Speaking of Ace, the Ace Cosby joke of the day is on the way. Now, a couple of other things. What have you got coming up, Christy Lee?
Coming up, we're going to talk about Queensland because they apparently had their wetlands turn Barbie pink.
They did?
Yeah, we have songbirds in trouble. And we have some cows in the news, dozens of them that turned up in the neighborhood. Would you turn away a cow?
Hey, cow, relax.
Momo. Right now I want to talk about Steven Singer Jewelers and what?
Diamonds.
Diamonds.
Of course.
Real diamonds. Steven Singer is a big fan of real diamonds, not the laboratory-grown diamonds, the Franken diamonds, the Franken gems, whatever you want to call them. In fact, Steven will give you one of those. Is he insane? No, he just is a man that believes what the Federal Trade Commission enforces, which is language about what is a diamond. When the word diamond is used alone, it can only mean a natural, earth-born diamond. It's not about the chemical makeup that makes a diamond special. It's the rarity and the natural beauty a real diamond symbolizes. So a reprint of the Mona Lisa isn't the Mona Lisa. You got to get the real thing. That's where Steven sells only real diamonds. And to prove it, he's going to give away you one of the laboratory ones with the purchase of a real, natural, earthborn diamond. Details.
You go laboratory, huh? Not laboratory?
I say it deliberately to be humorous.
Irritating?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Got it.
I'll do it your way, Chick.
No.
It's a laboratory diamond. This is Chick doing me doing Chick doing me.
Whatever it is, as long as I get done.
Okay, very meta. Bob and Tom show listeners, you're too smart to pay for something you can get for free. So check it out. All the details are posted at IHateStevenSinger.com. Diamonds make a great Halloween gift. Oh, look. Ding dong. Trick or treat. Look at these beautiful diamond earrings. Yes, that would be nice. Coming up, we've got a bunch of cool stuff in the news, including a slew of dead birds. Yikes. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP and get your Bob and Tom fix 24/7. Get all the...
From what we understand, the art of the V-jazzling begins with a waxing. Is that correct?
Yes.
How much preparation have we had so far? Has the
Well, she's gotten a Brazilian.
Oh, she's
but
done
we
that
didn't
already.
do that here.
Okay,
Prove
good.
it.
No, we didn't do that. Prove it. Marianne.
Marianne.
the epilation has already taken place.
Yes.
And when was that done?
Yesterday. You can go as low as you want to go.
Or as high as you want to, right?
For today's purposes, we're going a little bit above the panty line.
And presumably there's some kind of glue used?
Yeah, we're using eyelash glue today.
Really? Okay. Do you mind? Should I go in there so I can see this?
I think you should.
Yeah, get right down. Eyeball
Good
that
luck.
thing,
Do you
Tom.
mind, Hillary? Would you mind if I
go in there?
No, of course not.
You don't mind if I come in? Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
we need
It's
you.
better than you pressing your face up against the window.
Licking the window.
Tom's heading in. The ladies from the Naked Monkey are about to.
He's going to pet the monkey.
What design are we doing today?
We're doing the Bob and Tom logo.
I'm attempting the.
Are you really?
Is that right?
This is really nice. Now let me try to describe this so you can see. Above the panty line, a number of sort of are these rhinestones?
Yes. Yeah.
Rhinestones are those already glued on?
Yes.
They are, yeah.
They're glued on in kind of an arc, and then she already has the word Bob above the panty line in little teeny rhinestones.
Oh, really? And Tom,
nice.
All right.
So she's pretty fast with this stuff.
Yeah, she's very good.
So have you noticed an upsurge in popularity and having
Since
this
Jennifer
done?
Love Hewitt?
Well, actually, just since you guys started talking about it.
Nice. Okay.
The T in Tom is not cooperating.
Well, of course.
What a surprise.
What are the odds?
That's right. Oh, my gosh.
Guys, do you think it's a good idea?
Well, I need to see the finished product. But
I think.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course,
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
it's the Bob and Tom Show Big Skin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Is that where you go? Are we eligible?
Here's why I like soccer now. I love to see our soccer team lose, not because I'm against them, but because I love to see the look of disappointment in all these fake bandwagon fans. I was in the airport when Landon Donovan and the boys lost. And people were in the airport crying. And we're just so proud of them. We love our soccer team. Really, name 3 players.
How true?
Just say you like soccer. First of all, we shouldn't even have a soccer team. We should have soccer players, but our national team's only function should be to go to other countries and allow them to stomp us, because they can't beat us in anything else. We go to every other country. We take their best athletes in all their other sports. Soccer is the only thing they still have a shot at beating us in. Why would you steal that country's joy? We still have fun. We still have porn and other things that make us happy.
A tremendous sport.
Yeah.
These other countries, all they have is that. And the last thing they want to do is lose to somebody they hate in the sport they perfect. How pissed would you be if the Lakers lost to Al Qaeda? Like, you understand?
I'll be your professor for Archaeology 101. You know, his dad busts in the door. Junior, Dad, I'm teaching class here. Junior, there's no time. Rommel's army is about to uncover the sword of destiny in a Vandalic horde in Tunisia. Look, I can't just go chasing after some sword all the time. It's not just any sword, Junior. It's Balmung. Balmung. The legendary sword of Siegfried, bestowed by his widow upon Theodoric the Ostrogoth before the slaughter of the Burgundians, and then lost for 1,000 years. Class is like, I don't know what he's talking about, but yeah, go find it. Go save the world. We'll be here when you get back. We'll be at the bar, or the speakeasy, or whatever they had back then. You know? Perfect. Class is partying afterwards. Hey, man, what I tell you every semester?
Hey, this is Frank Caliendo, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Christy, I don't know if you've seen this, but it says, this is from the science editor, Stefan Anitie. The headline is 10 minutes of staring at boobs daily prolongs man's life by 5 years.
I'm going to live forever.
Now, according to this news account, this says 10 minutes of staring at the charms of a well-endowed female is equivalent to a 30-minute aerobic workout, according to Dr. Karen Weatherby.
Well, you get one arm working out.
Men aged 40 or over should spend at least 10 minutes a day admiring breasts size D cup or larger.
There's a requirement.
This is from FARC. I have to tell you,
There is qualification.
I am a little
All right,
skeptical.
that's funny.
First of all, the headline should be Bob Kavoyan lives forever.
Actually, I'm doing a CNN interview at 10, or else I'd go with him. Doing Larry King. First time. I'm very excited. Yeah, I just want him to go, Saskatchewan, hello! Can you turn down the electric blanket? Turn off the fan above the oven. I go, you know what we're going to do, Larry? We're going to try to get your shoulders a little higher. Can you do that? Why are my suspenders so tight? Because they don't go around your Larry, that's why they go. See, if you let them go, the shoulders will do that. You won't look like, you look like a vulture in heat. Muncie, hello. Question for the skinhead.
And Jesus said, "Take this bread and eat it. It is my body." And the disciples said, "Jesus, we're all on low carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little bit. We want to look good in the painting."
Essential morning radio. All day and all night.
Some like bug, some like Schmitz, but for me, it's
Bob and
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show, where we all get along. Here's Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the one song a day room. There's
He's done 2 today.
Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
Jess Hooker joins us.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey, buddy. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Got a couple live shows coming up. Mentioned Kostaki's stuff coming up. Let's see. Willie, he's got something tomorrow night. Louisville Comedy Club. Is that right? Am I getting this right?
Yeah, come hang out. I'm opening up for Joey Molinero. There are tickets. The link in my Instagram bio at willie.griswold.
It's Louisville, like shovel.
I know. I said Louisville.
No, you said Louisville, like you do. Harvard.
The benefits of a classical education.
I know.
It'll be a great show nonetheless.
Thank you. Talk before.
Hey, how you doing?
Did you see the president? Did you get my email this morning I sent you? The guy whose last name was Hurd, H-U-R-D.
Yeah.
He withdrew from the president because he couldn't find the rhyming with the word turd. He withdrew from. That's the kind of stuff I send him. Trying to be a friend.
Sure.
Nothing. I got nothing back.
You recall, I went to bed at 1 in the morning.
Yeah,
I'm a little bit
sad, baby.
A little bit groggy this morning.
The happiest Tom has been in a text of mine was when I sent him a picture of the news reporter David Spunt.
Yes. That's what I was trying to capture light in a bottle.
Right.
With the presidential candidate Hurd, with rhymes with turd. I thought it was a lead pipe cinch.
It was very funny. Thank you very much. We have Christy Lee at the Bob and Tom news desk. Have we missed anything?
A waterway in Queensland, Australia turned bright pink recently.
How the hell did that happen? 9
News reports parts of Boondall wetlands turned pink, sparking fears of pollution.
Little pink wetlands for you and me.
Experts assured, write that, go. Experts assured that the phenomenon is caused by natural factors, including warmer temperatures and low rainfall. Griffith University professor Michelle Burford said the water.
Come on. Burford.
B-U-R-F-O-R-D.
You remember from
Burford.
the Dick Van Dyke Show? That's what, when Jerry Van Dyke was sleepwalking, he called everybody Burford. Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Burford.
Really?
Michelle Burford said the water's strange hue is probably caused by a species of algae with a natural pink pigment.
Strange hue, pink in the waterway.
She encouraged locals to catch a glimpse
You sold the hell out of it.
Yeah, you really jumped in.
Was that a Strange Brew by Cream parody?
Right. Strange Hue was right there.
She's encouraged locals to catch a glimpse of the rare phenomenon, adding that the algae is not likely to linger much longer. Yeah, you don't want lingering algae.
It wasn't a publicity stunt for the new Barbie movie?
No, it was not. No.
Okay.
Nearly 1,000 migrating birds are dead after crashing into the windows of a Chicago building.
Yikes! Good.
I kind of tap.
Don't you hate that? You're sitting around in your dining room, all of a sudden you hear that thump.
Yes.
I like to think that the scaffolding just hit the sidewalk, and the guy looks up. I just cleaned those.
You did a nice job.
According to avian experts, the incident resulted from a combination of factors.
Hey, Four Eyes.
Including prime migration conditions, rain, low-slung lights, and window-lined walls at the McCormick Place Lakeside Center.
Also, the name of the bird's a low-slung white.
Yes.
David Willard, a retired bird division collections manager at the Chicago Field Museum.
He likes rats, right?
Yeah.
Said it was just like a carpet of dead birds at the windows. A normal night would be 0 to 15 dead birds.
Didn't we? Wait a second. We had a famous story about birds. Dying.
Wasn't it at the NASCAR Hall of Fame?
There are a few.
Yes, it was. It was in North Carolina at the NASCAR Hall of Fame, I believe, where all the birds died.
Yeah, I think I can.
And that happens all the time at that place.
Yeah.
Because of the way the building's designed.
Yeah, right. So, poor birds.
Oh, I'm trying to. I can't find. You know, I remember this though. Do you know what you call?
Oh, I love this joke.
A bunch of dead birds in the sidewalk.
What?
A Jonestown of starlings.
I guess enough time has passed.
Oh boy.
Wow, that's really kind of sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
Don't those giant wind generators take out a lot of birds?
They
also?
do. In fact, they have to clean them quite often because they get slow because of all the bird.
Yeah, that's horrible.
When you put your hand in a mess of bird goo.
Wasn't this, in the long run, going to cause some pretty serious problems with the ecology?
Yes.
What do you mean, a shortness of...
Yeah, I mean, birds are important to the whole...
What do birds do?
We're going to have worms everywhere.
You know, you told me
we
this.
need worms.
Make up your minds. Is it bees or birds?
Both. You need them both. Birds and the
Let me
bees.
tell you a little bit about the birds and the bees.
Flowers and the trees.
If we don't have any more bees, the world will stop.
No, the bees are they're very important.
Birds, the world will stop.
Yes. It's a delicate balance out
What about
there.
if we don't have any more human beings? What about that, man? And we're overrun by birds and bees. Okay.
And the machines.
Well, then we can just start over.
If there's no more humans, Chick, that means there's no more Chipotle, right? If there's no more humans, that means there's no more beer. That means humans do a lot of really cool stuff that we want to keep.
You know what they say will thrive? When
Cockroaches.
Well, cockroaches, sure. But who will cats. Because cats can get up into anything.
Yeah.
They can climb. They can get high. They can, into high places and stuff.
The most recent estimate, Greater New York City, 500,000 feral cats.
Yeah, they will rule the earth.
500,000 feral cats.
I love that breed.
New York Times just last week.
Aren't they a pretty breed?
Oh, the feral breed.
I know that
Are they wild?
You know,
Yes.
I don't throw out random numbers such as a man like yourself.
No,
I like to read what they call the newspaper of record.
I know. The New York Times.
So the New York
This is Bible.
500,000 feral cats?
That's one of the estimates. Yeah.
Aren't there more rats in New York City than there are people?
Yeah,
Yes, and
apparently.
there are also more feral cats.
That's why they need the cats to
Than
get
rats.
rid of the
Wait a
rats.
minute.
No.
How many people in New York City? 11 million? What is it?
No, I'm just kidding. There are approximately, they estimate as many as 500,000 feral cats. And it's very tricky trying to control them because there are people that like them around.
To keep the rats away.
Well, there are a lot more rats.
There are even more feral cats now in New York since that Broadway show closed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they are all out of work.
Yeah.
Right.
Nowhere to go.
I saw Mr. Mephistopheles or whatever working at a bodega.
Rum Tum Tugger was down at the Starbucks. Now, let me tell you something. A gestation period for a kitty cat. Anybody want to guess?
Not much.
65 days.
Really?
That's quick.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's from deposit to squirting them out.
Isn't that something?
Do you remember the controversy? Was it
Remember it, I wrote
a
it.
few years ago with the movie version of the stage play Cats?
The butts?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
they had
They had to computer CGI them
They
out
were
of there.
exposed.
Originally they had anuses.
Wasn't Judi Dench in
Yeah,
that
it was
Cats in
indeed,
there?
yeah.
They had to start with Judi Dench's butt. Oh.
You never thought you would have seen a dame's anus.
Yes, right there on the screen. However, I have some
That's right.
Yeah,
is there? You've got stills.
Is there
if you'd like to come over later,
an underground copy of the director's cut of Cats?
And this one's Judi Dench.
Oh, you should see it. It's really the spokes on it.
The way it kind of just sparkles at you.
Yeah, she's winking right at you.
You know, when we come back, are you guys? I know that you were planning something.
Well, somebody better plan something. I can tell you that.
No, Mr. Godwin, and Mr. Dean were planning something.
We're going to do something we did.
Is his timing and your timing? Have they?
I'm ready to go.
Us to become
it's
ready?
okay with him. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll find out. I thought maybe you'd do some research on that. We'll look forward to it, certainly.
You're joking, right?
Anybody else hate the last 30 seconds?
I can't agree more.
And coming up, the Ace Cosby joke of the day.
Oh, well, that'll pick us right up.
Okay, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom.
She's a mystery girl.
Yeah.
Thank you. No one knows what she's all about. She's a mystery girl. No one knows what she does. She says she doesn't have a job, but she drives a Ferrari and she lives in the nicest part of town. She's a mystery girl. No one knows what she does. She's always getting text messages right in the middle of our dates. She has to go somewhere right away. She's a mystery girl. And then she pays her bill all in singles. She comes home really late in the evening, says she's not in the mood for love, and she got rug burns on her knees. She's a mystery girl. No one knows where she's been. Once I found these weird fuzzy handcuffs in the top drawer of her dresser. She got a tattoo that says something that you can't say on the radio, but she's a mystery girl. All right, here's the bridge. She told me she was a virgin, but somehow mysteriously she gave me every kind of VD you can name. Oh, the pain of the mystery girl. She's a mystery girl. And every time I call her up, her voicemail says Felicia can't come to the phone. But she told me her name was Lisa. She's a mystery girl.
Was that Henry Phillips? Once again, Bo Burnham is our guest, and he has a little tour going. We'll give you some of those dates in a second. Go ahead, Bo.
Every time I go to dinner, seems like I'm getting a little bit thinner. I'll sit down at the breakfast table. I can talk while they're not able. When I look at them, I find there's a single question on their mind. I wish I could go back to the way it was. It's not easy now because my whole family thinks I'm gay. I guess it's always been that way. Well, maybe it's because of the way that I walk. Makes them think I like boys.
Oh, my.
The goddamn question just won't go away. And I get asked every single day. But the way they ask it is not a disguise. Like, how was your day? Do you like to kiss guys? This is the worst, baby. This was my fear. Now their opinions are crystal clear. Because my whole family now is shocked. I'm in the closet and the door is locked. Well, now my glory days are gone. I was John Elway, now I'm Elton John. Well, my whole family now suspects that watching SpongeBob had side effects. I'm not gay, and that's what I said. If I'm gay, hey God, strike me dead.
That's a joke.
Just cause I'm afraid of the snow, or my favorite color is the rainbow. I'm just joking. This is the worst, baby, this was my fear. Now their opinions are crystal clear, yeah. Because even my boyfriend thinks I'm gay. I'm just... Oh, God. You all probably think I'm gay. Man, this song is counterproductive. La 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 la. Because my whole family thinks I'm gay. I said, what did they know anyway? You gotta look right through the haze. Easy bake oven was just a phase. And my whole family thinks I'm queer. That is all I ever hear. But I've been as straight as a ramp, if you don't count Bible camp. Bible camp. I'm not gay, I swear. Kind of.
Bo Burnham.
Bob and Tom Radio. Can I tell you something? Hey. My mother used to chew her toenails
No way.
in front of me.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy. Clothed or not?
Clothed.
Oh, thank God. that is a visual.
Poor Bob has lost it over there.
Or a little best of right here. Right here.
That would be,
totally naked.
I think you would get, think of that? You would get,
see anything you like, boy?
I think
remember that.
Free psychiatry for life. Free Prozac, whatever you want.
There's a government program for that.
We are going to fix you.
How about it, boy? See anything you like?
You can imagine the twisting that would be involved.
There's a lot of people who can't even do that.
Okay.
She was very limber.
Show's over.
Lord Coretta's a fine young comedian. Are you a health guy? You run, you look very slender. And
I'm not a big health guy, although I'm healthy. I just had a complete physical, and unfortunately I'm at that age where you get the real intense physical.
No, yeah.
You know, I hope I'm not sharing too much, but the doctor actually stuck a camera in my rectum. It wasn't part of any procedure. He just suspected that his nurse was stealing from him.
Hi, this is Paul. And this is Storm. And we're Paul and Storm.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin over there.
Hello.
There's Willie Griswold.
Yo.
Jess Hooker joins us.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
Ace Cosby's here.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Well, if Ace is here,
Yeah.
that means it's showtime, as they say.
Is
Ladies
that
and
right?
gentlemen.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick,
Yes, Ace.
why is it vampires don't like Taylor Swift?
Why is it that vampires don't like Taylor Swift? I don't know, Ace. Why?
She's got bad blood.
Cause baby, now we got bad blood.
Yeah, an audio prop. How about that?
That was a little
We're
production.
producing now.
Yeah.
Very good, Ace.
That couldn't have been you because it was timely. And did you do that? Oh.
Thanks for the warning. I almost stepped on it.
I'll play the outro.
Will you stop and just let things happen? You don't have to control everything.
Oh, you got to play the outro. It's like
Take a breath.
an ace sandwich.
An ace sandwich.
Many have had it.
There you go, Ace.
There you go.
Poor Christy Lee's doing a spit
Wow.
Has there been some ladies that have had an ace sandwich, if you will?
Oh.
Well,
A throuple situation?
I'm with you there, Ace. There's been
only,
many a woman who's enjoyed a sloppy Josh.
The ladies don't like the wet willy as much.
They don't?
Yeah. It's like an au jus, like a dipping kind of thing. So.
Did you ever have a patty cake?
Or a patty melt?
Yikes. It's time to move forward
I've
here.
seen a patty melt.
How about a Chick-fil-A? Oh, ladies.
Don't drag me into that.
A Detroit firefighter who took nude photos on the job has returned to work after
he
he was
did.
suspended without pay for 29 days. MLive reports that the 9-year veteran of the Detroit Fire Department came under scrutiny after his nude photos, which appeared to have been taken inside a firehouse, were shared on social media. Detroit's media relations director, John Roach, said, quote, "Given he had no prior disciplinary issues, we are confident that losing a month's pay will ensure he does not violate the city's social media policy going forward." One photo showed the man's face and exposed genitalia with a fire truck in the background and appeared to have been taken inside a Detroit firehouse.
By genitalia, do you mean his wiener and
Yes,
nuts?
I do.
Okay.
A whole package. Another photo depicted the man naked while showing his firefighter badge. Don't know where that was pinned to.
Ouch.
And a third showed the man wearing a fire department uniform shirt with his pants down.
There's an audience for this, isn't there?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, this would be a good calendar.
You think?
Yeah, I guess.
Do they still do those?
Fire calendars?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
For charity, often.
Yeah.
Usually they're not nudie calendars.
Muscly.
I mean, the only pole they want to see really is the one they slide down.
And Jess, you get excited when you see firemen in the wild.
In the grocery store, yeah. I mean, it's a hot, muscular guy that cooks. I'm not mad.
That's the criteria?
Yeah, that's all I need.
Hot, muscular guy that cooks?
Yeah,
And,
sure.
and obviously very brave men and women
Very
that do
brave.
this?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Pat, do you have a song?
We want to do something for Josh when he wasn't here. I think.
Oh.
The Crocs making the cowboy boots.
Oh, sure,
Yeah,
I have
story.
okay. I can summarize, Josh. The people that make Crocs.
Okay.
Have come out with a cowboy boot.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Oh, and it's just as attractive as you can imagine.
How about that?
Features a Crocs toe shape with an alligator-like pattern,
And?
black spurs,
And a spur.
and a Western pattern, as well as the Crocs branding on the boot shaft.
Real,
Yeah.
But, I mean,
real dumb.
it's also got those big holes in the toes.
Sure, it
Yeah.
does.
All right.
Yeah.
If you're on a ranch, I'm not the dressing, Josh. A ranch with horses and stuff, you're going to be getting horse poop in your toes.
Not the dressing.
Okay. Now, this is a tribute to the Crocs
Yeah,
shoes?
little Nancy Sinatra, Odine.
Very nice. Some people don't mind their shoes are ugly. But now Crocs make cowboy boots. What a mess. If you're wearing them out on the range on a big old horsey, John Wayne will say, hey, they're fancy vests. These Crocs are made for talking about. Now we're yakking about their boots. They got spurs on the heels and they look stupid in a nudie suit. Very nice, Dean.
All right.
The walking bass, little tribute to Nancy Sinatra. Yeah, they look pretty dumb.
Yeah, they do look. They look like a child's outfit, like you
I
put
bet.
on a kid. Speaking of that, you wouldn't want to wear them if you have cows around, and a Wisconsin neighborhood was briefly invaded by a herd of cows. Footage shows them trotting past houses in a Port Washington subdivision. Danielle Santos told WISN that neighbors helped corral the nearly
Whizzing out the window.
There you go.
helped corral the nearly 4 dozen bovines and help them make their way back to a nearby farm. The farm's owner said the animals had escaped when someone left a barn door open.
That's not escaping. That's just walking through the open barn door.
That's leaving.
Yeah.
Though no cows were injured, some residents say their lawns were trampled by hooves and covered in
poop.
Thank you.
Nothing like lawn-fed beef.
Grass-fed? Yeah.
No, lawn.
Oh, I see.
There's a distinction, you see.
All right.
Not a funny one.
No. Yeah, I see.
Just a distinction. So, can you imagine that? Living in the suburbs, you look out your window, there's a cow out there. Lately, it's been mostly bears.
Yes.
Keep getting those stories.
A lot of bears.
Bears everywhere. Little kid sees a cow. Mommy, can we keep it? Sweet little cow. They're kind of like giant big dogs.
Cows are like giant big dogs.
Way dumber, not as playful.
No.
Furry, get a little milk.
Delicious.
Okay.
A very large pig barreled through a Texas home and attacked a family.
Now you're talking.
Wendy Goldstein told KTBC.
Goldstein got attacked by a pig.
Isn't that interesting?
That's
No.
weird.
I've been onto something this whole time.
KTBC.
Nothing? What, again with you and the TV stations?
That the pig injured her daughter outside their Kingsland home. The pig weighed around 300 pounds and was foaming at the mouth.
What?
Yeah, Goldstein said her mother then wrestled with the pig in the doorway, trying to prevent it from entering the house, but it barreled on through and got a hold of her father. She added that the animal and had her mother flattened like an accordion. Officials added the pig knocked a person down and began acting like a dog will sometimes do on a person's leg.
Humping it.
Nice.
Humping it.
Best
A Llano County Sheriff's Office told the station the pig has since been returned to its owner.
Take me like a dog, Elvis.
Humping it.
This Texas pig apparently gets along with humans a little too well.
Wow.
Wow.
Didn't you say foaming at the mouth?
Yes.
Oh,
That's scary.
Yeah.
How many pounds?
300.
Dear God.
Who wants a 300-pound pig on top of you?
some do, Ace.
My ex-girlfriend.
Oh, we knew that was coming, didn't we?
There's somebody out there, someone for everyone. Okay. All right.
Scary.
Bring home the bacon, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to urge you to get involved, as Chick would say, in week 6 of our special competition to win the Big Green Egg Mini Max. We call it Pigskin Pick'em. John Casey from Pittsburgh, Kansas, was our winner in week 4. We'll see who wins this week. We'll know by tomorrow. Week 6 begins this Thursday evening with the Thursday Nighter and runs through Monday night. Get your picks in now. Just pick the winning teams in pro football this weekend, and you do not have to go against the spread or anything like that. Just pick the winners. It's that simple. Josh Casey last week got all 16 games correct. See how you do. You could be the winner of the Big Green Egg Mini Max, just like Josh. Once again, you go to bobandtom.com/contest. A couple things of interest. Willie G tomorrow night at the Louisville Comedy Club with Joey Molinaro. Where do they get tickets, Willie?
Go to my Instagram at willie.griswold. There's a ticket link in the bio. Come hang out, y'all.
Also, Patty G, along with Willie and Jeff Oskey, Saturday, November 4th at the Ho Chunk Casino in the Wisconsin Dells, while I'm at it October 27th and October 28th. The Funny Bone in St. Charles, Missouri for Mr. Godwin. Is that correct, Pat?
Yes, sir. October 27th and 28th.
You'll be there, the man, the guitar.
Legend.
We also are going to be doing a special live version of this show Friday, November 17th. That morning from the North Star Mohegan Casino Resort in Boulder, Wisconsin, outside of Stevens Point. And I hope you can join us there. And then 2 comedy shows that evening featuring Willie, Jeff Oskey, Josh, Patty G. Chick, and I will be your host. First show already sold out. Second show up and running. Get the information at North Star Casino Resort /entertainment. It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, if you're listening to this show on your Raycon earbuds, you'd be very impressed.
It's a wonderful time of year. The temperature's getting cooler, the leaves are changing, and is it Halloween? No. It's Raycon's birthday. They're turning 6 years old. The everyday earbuds that Raycon has, known for delivering high-quality audio and thoughtful features like 32-hour battery life. And Raycon has the perfect in-ear fit with their gel tips for all-day wear and lasting comfort. All this at about half the price of other premium audio brands. No wonder Raycon already racked up 78,000 5-star reviews. And this past year, they've expanded their entire business with the introduction of Raycon's Home and Raycon PowerTech. So needless to say, there's a lot to celebrate. At Raycon, to thank everyone who's shown them support in the past 6 years, Raycon is offering 20% off everything on their site with select products up to 40%. Celebrate Raycon turning 6 with their biggest sale of the year going on now. Hurry to buyraycon.com/Tom and use the code BIRTHDAY to get 20 to 40% off site-wide. That's code BIRTHDAY at buyraycon.com/Tom, 20 to 40% off. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much. I think we can get one more song out of Mr. Godwin when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Your list.
One.
Scoop.
Big scoop. That's a huge scoop.
Two.
That's not
Two
a big
scoops.
blender.
Okay.
Three.
Hey, no, you're not going to run out of room.
No, you're not.
No, you're.
That's perfect.
There's milk
Take
right there.
Milk and pour it about.
You want to put a little whey protein in
A little
there?
more than that.
A little more than that.
Yeah, come on.
There we
Hey, a little more. All right, that's
Okay.
good. Now load it with Oreos.
Yeah.
All right.
We have vanilla ice cream.
In the blender, not in your mouth.
Don't eat the Oreos yet.
All right. How many you got there?
I don't think I've had an Oreo in years.
That one and another stack that
Is
high.
that an even number?
Oh, for
Did you count them?
sake.
How many you got there?
It's bad luck to get an odd number of
Keep going.
Oreos.
It's bad luck, chick. Did you
All
count
right,
them?
that's enough.
No, it isn't. Keep going.
Shut your hole.
This is our shake.
You're not going to be able to drink it. You're going to have to eat it with a spoon.
That's fine.
Put more milk
What is
in
that? 15 Oreo?
Oh, this is it's going to be perfect. It'll go right up to the top.
Peanutopolis. That's hilarious.
I love it. All right. Put a Klondike bar there. Come on.
Throw in the Klondike
What
bar.
would you do for a Klondike bar? I'd kill somebody.
Throw a little more milk in, chick.
Klondike
Come on.
bars in there.
Blah, 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 blah. All right.
There we go.
There you go. That's
there
good.
you go.
Just let it go. Keep going.
God,
look at that. That's heaven. Look at that.
Snickers bar.
Look at that. Snickers bar looks like it's swirling around the bottom of a toilet bowl, doesn't it?
You're
Where did
putting
that
more
come
ice
from?
cream in there?
Yes. There you go. Now blend her up there. Oh, one more. Come on.
At least it's an even number.
All
Okay,
right,
there we go. Are those the peanuts trying to...
Thank you.
No, Bob, sip that over there by your microphone. Let's hear your
I'll
judgment
have a
on that.
taste. Tom has to drink it.
We
though.
should market this.
Wow, it smells very good.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
That is very good.
Tell me this is not good.
That is very good.
Very chocolatey.
See?
This is much better than your shake.
Thank you very much.
Why don't you throw some protein powder in that? So at least you get some protein.
And
Why don't you run up an alley
your
and
shake.
yell fish? How about that?
Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? Check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlist for more great stuff.
We wrote a 10-minute song about chick capping the oil spill.
Did you?
Yeah.
Really?
What?
Anybody want to hear this?
Yeah.
What now?
I don't.
No, I'm puzzled. Chick McGee capping the oil spill.
Yeah, we just thought up a stupid little song. The problem is you got to get somebody to be able to go down that deep.
Right.
It's humanly impossible
I've been
for
down
somebody
80
to do that.
I've been down 80 feet.
So the first part of the song has to do with getting chicks' blood pressure down enough to where we can get him down.
Oh, gosh, yeah. My impending death. This is hilarious. Go.
There we go.
Yeah.
This may not be funny. I don't know.
Well, that's all right. So
You
far,
couldn't measure chick's blood pressure. It was 20/10 or less. Chick had been married about 13 times. He'd fought the IRS. Chick was immune to pressure. His heart would barely beat. And the question was, could Chick McGee go down 5,000 feet?
I don't know. All right.
Get my bearings.
Fair enough.
Chick Scuba died for sucking treasure and sold the gold he'd found. And one day Chick bought a submarine. He could take it a mile down. Wasn't any telling how far down Chick would dive. Would it go down to the bottom and would Chick still survive? Christy, don't move the paper while I'm saying.
I was trying to help.
Could Chick cap off an oil spell? We'd have to oil spell. Can I do that
oil
again?
spill.
Could Chick cap off an oil spill? We'd have to wait and see. He'd pump gas at a Chevron and Chick to despise BP. Now you can hurry him. We don't want to do it quicker. Chick would pump gas at a Chevron and Chick despised BP because the BP station had a guy with a mullet and an Aussie satin coat who'd stand in the road and yelling at cars trying to sell some stupid boat.
That guy.
Donnie Baker, yeah.
Chick stopped the spill in about 10 minutes and came back up for air. Then he closed the hatch down one more time and drove it back down there. And Chick mooned Donnie Baker on the BP camera a mile down at sea. And Barack Obama, that's what's known as audacity. So don't tell me about audacity. Let's find somebody who can whip the ass of somebody at BP. Don't tell me about audacity. Yeah, show me a man that's smart and gracious, a man that's sort of spacious. The man who defines audacious. Chick McGee. The song would have been better if Christy had moved the paper quicker.
Yeah, I have to blame Christy.
I apologize.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Willie Griswold having appendicitis, evidently.
Everything's cool. We're all good.
All right. There's Josh Arnold.
Chickster.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. We have a number of things to get to right now. Christy Lee has stepped out, and Jess Hooker has mounted the news saddle.
Boy, that was a wild scene, huh? Christy stood up, gave us all the finger, and walked out.
Yeah.
Zoom-mocked us.
She said, F you guys.
Zoom-mocked us.
Yep. Out of here.
We were talking about this haunted house thing.
It's real.
This poll in which 2 out of 5 people say they've experienced unexplained phenomena in their own house.
Mm-hmm.
Got some interesting letters here. Some of these are pretty creepy.
Mm-hmm.
And you're a believer, Jess?
I am a believer.
Willie?
Yeah.
Here's something.
I don't know if I don't believe in it, or I just don't mess with it. Does that make sense?
Sure.
This is from John in Charleston, West Virginia. I think my house is haunted. Well, actually, I think my wife is the ghost because after sex, I always hear, boo.
What is that called when you have sex with a ghost?
Succubus.
Is the succubus or the incubus or the entity that sleep with you in order to...
the suck bus is one of my favorite online programs.
Sure.
You got to pay for that, right?
They drive around and...
Suck bus, the bang bus.
Yeah.
Oh,
It really is, isn't that? I mean, that's the word, right? Succubus?
Succubus, yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is a letter from DGR. Plenty of girlfriends have told me that my father has awakened them sitting on the side of the bed. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, I don't think that's a ghost.
Well,
I think your dad's a perv.
Yeah, is his father dead or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, great health.
He's once again living in his parents' house. Both have passed, if you will.
Okay. That's
kind of creepy.
Of all the things you set up, you didn't tell us that.
Sorry. I was trying to edit on the fly. My mother, also dead, sitting in the kitchen asking for cups of tea.
More tea, please.
The dishwasher starts on its own.
Oh, yeah.
My father rearranges the tools in the shop.
Wow.
That's a dad move.
Yeah, even a dad ghost.
Wow.
Can you imagine if a dad goes, who messed with the thermostat?
I'm not heating the outside. Shut the door.
Dad, you're still worried about this?
I work too damn hard.
Because I say so.
These light bulbs are cheaper to run, Dad. My granddaughter was 2, writes Linda from Ohio. When we moved into the house I now own, she would see a man in the living room. His name was Bob.
Wow.
I didn't experience anything until everyone moved out and started renovations. I heard them everywhere, and things were being displaced. I finally had to talk with the ghosts, and some things settled down. My best friend said I was nuts, that I believed in haunting. Then she came to my house and demanded they show themselves. She is now a believer. My daughter is now 14 and sees the spirits, including the thin man in the basement.
The Thin Man in the Basement?
That'd be the great title of a...
Man.
That's
well, there's that's the an online
Slenderman?
Slenderman. Yeah, Slenderman's supposed to be crazy, scary. And terrible.
in any event, so some people
There's an
think
HBO
they're-
documentary. I was
There are folks
talking.
living in their house.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that goes into a whole bad thing.
Oh, I know it does.
Okay, so, yikes, very scary.
Do you believe in ghosts, Tom?
No, I haven't seen any.
Oh, okay. Just
I'm
not
skeptical.
Haven't had the experience.
I'll let you know when I do.
Okay.
How many ghosts have been trying to haunt you, and you're just busy on your phone? You're just getting coffee. You're running
Let's
errands.
move on. Next. Get the scissors from the couch. Let's go. Out of here.
Well, what have you got over there?
From the science desk, when male spider mites are ready to mate, they strip off their skin of maturing females. They strip off the skin of maturing females as part of an unusual mating ritual.
That is unusual.
Scientists in Austria uncovered the act for the first time when studying spider mites, the dust speck-sized relatives of arachnids such as spiders and scorpions in their lab.
Okay. I don't understand. They strip what now?
The skin off the female.
Yeah.
Weird.
Freaky.
Wow, that's extra naked. Does that mean that they die?
I don't,
No, it doesn't sound like that.
No, because you can, the animals shed and they don't die.
And they're only having sex for reproductive purposes, so they
Not
don't.
for fun.
Well, if I want to get this one pregnant, I got to kill it first.
Last time we had spiders in the news, they were causing erections.
That's right. And they're actually using it now, right?
Yeah, they're trying to get the venom in.
Do you
whatever
put
it is?
directly on the source?
No, thankfully you don't have to have the spider bite your
Okay,
wings.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Little like a spider cage that fits over. Well, relax until it goes for it.
You're trying to hook up, and the guy's like, "Hold on a second."
Let me get the spider.
Josh, this
Gomez Adams.
This story came in while you were gone, and I saved it for you and for Ace.
Oh, thank you.
This is a new survey revealing the average American eats enough pizza in a year to fill a suitcase.
Huh?
Does that make sense? It seems reasonable to me.
Okay.
The average person say they can eat over five slices of pizza by themselves in a single sitting.
Okay.
How many?
5.
Oh.
5.
That sounds about right.
Well, what's the crust situation?
Well, they don't specify.
All right, sorry. I didn't know you weren't taking questions.
This makes no sense. Americans prefer frozen, ready-to-bake at-home pizza than eating fresh pizza in a restaurant.
Sure.
More convenient.
In a restaurant? Yeah.
With people?
That doesn't make sense to you, but it makes sense to most people, I think.
You don't like getting a nice hot pizza delivered to your table at a restaurant?
But I mean, man, you order pizza at a restaurant, like, all right, I guess we'll eat in an hour 15.
Yeah.
So you like to stand in front of the micro, watch it spin?
No, you know me. I have a pizza pizzazz.
Yes.
And you can watch it spin, but I don't sit there and watch it, mouth-watering, fork and knife in hand.
You wouldn't use a fork and a knife. You fold and shove.
Fold and shove. And we're back. Yep.
Okay.
I eat and make love the same way. Fold and shove.
Okay. Josh, for you.
Yeah, I'm fat. I jerk off. What do you want?
Well, Josh, my surprise was I have your mom on the phone.
Oh, that's cool.
You think she doesn't know? She did my laundry.
Okay. What night of the week is most pizzas are consumed?
Oh.
It's got to be Friday.
I was going to say Friday.
Ours is Thursday. I don't know
But
why.
I think Monday is not a bad guess because...
The answer is Friday.
Oh.
I had one last Friday.
How about that?
There you go, Ace.
How many nights a week are you averaging, though, would you say?
Pizza?
Yeah.
I only on the weekend.
Oh, okay. Treat yourself a little bit on the.
Be good to yourself. That's nice.
Did you guys have a pizza night growing up?
No.
No?
We did, yeah. It was just random. You did?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. It's always been Thursday.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's nice. What night do you do breakfast for dinner?
That's like on an every other week rotation. And usually that's Monday or Tuesday.
That's the greatest, though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's good.
Oh, that's very nice. Do you care about the shape of your pizza?
I prefer Sicilian, so that's a rectangle.
Because 65% of Americans want their pizzas circular.
Yeah, I like it circular.
32% prefer the thick crust.
Okay.
Well, do you want triangles or party slices?
Both.
Party cut. You like both?
I like thin crust party slices.
Yeah.
Thick crust triangles.
Okay.
Is Sicilian just the same as Detroit style?
I don't know. I don't know what Detroit style is. Sicilian is
It's
about
all
this
red,
thick.
right?
Yeah.
Detroit style is it has the sauce on top.
Sauce. Well, that's how Sicilian is also. Yeah. The cheese.
Detroit apparently has each crust has like that burnt side.
Yeah, that's how Sicilian is also. So it's not.
That is
Detroit.
tasty, Jess. You're right. That
Yeah,
is very
it's
good.
my favorite.
Now, do you, when you were a kid and your mom would make you a sandwich, did she cut it at all? Or if she cut it, did she cut it into rectangles or triangles? And did you care?
My dad would do it, and my dad did it in triangles. So two slices. Corner
Oh,
to
you
corner.
get 4.
Corner to corner. Yeah, so that first bite was the perfect
How about
bite.
you, Tom?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like those little triangles. If you're at some kind of cocktail reception and they have like those little mini sandwiches, don't you like the little triangles?
Yeah, sure. They're good. They're good.
Metaphors.
Yes.
There's something about this. But this says people prefer a round pizza.
Okay. Do you?
Yeah, I kind of do.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Do you fold and stuff?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends on the situation. Depends how.
Willie, are you a folder?
I'm a folder, for sure. I'm a folder. Like deep dish and stuff, when you need a knife and fork, then you have to, obviously. Sicilian, probably fork and knife,
Yeah.
too. But yeah, if it's a classic New York-style pizza, for sure, fold and shove.
So you fold it like you put your finger in the middle, fold it that way. You don't fold it backward.
That is insane, baby.
I've never seen that. Have you?
Yeah.
If someone does that in front of me, I'm going to hit them. I'll hit them.
You don't You don't fold the tip back to the crust.
I didn't think that was possible.
Actually, I think that's true Sicilian style. You take a bite and then you punch somebody.
And you fold it in the trunk.
When they're unconscious, you put them in the trunk.
Yeah, that's right.
I would think folding it would take away some of the taste.
It just gives you crust, but it doesn't run out everywhere.
It's a good
if
mouthfeel.
Really greasy,
It is.
Yeah.
And if you got a lot of flop, if you're dealing with a floppy pie,
Right.
the fold will help with the flop.
It does.
Now, here's where we get into an argument at my house. First of all,
that you're there.
no, that would probably be part of it.
That is a source of contention.
I will say this: I love day-old spaghetti. Big fan.
Yeah.
Do not like day-old pizza. I don't think it's ever any good. But if you are going to reheat it, do you prefer microwave reheating in an oven, reheating in an air fryer, or eating it cold? Jess, you're the chef. What's the best?
So this is a big fight amongst a lot of people I know. I'm not kidding. I will leave pizza on the stovetop all night, and I will eat it the next morning at room temperature. I don't think it needs to be refrigerated. I don't think that it's unsafe.
You are wrong and disgusting.
Is this sausage pizza?
Any kind of pizza.
You can't leave dairy out overnight.
You can. That's not even dairy. It's plastic cheese.
You can do whatever you want to do. I'm not going to leave dairy.
What are you doing, refrigerating?
I'm refrigerating. And I like to reheat. I usually do microwave because I'm lazy, but if I'm taking time, I'll do on the stovetop, a little water, and then I cover it up and it kind of steams it. It's real nice.
Nice.
The answer is
okay.
You microwave it, but you eat a cold piece while the microwave.
Yes,
that's true.
Yes.
So I'm surprised to hear that from you because I'm surprised you had leftover pizza.
Sometimes there's a BOGO deal.
Okay, Tom, last Friday, I heated my pizza, frozen pizza, home run in.
Right.
Ate about half of it, about 7 o'clock. I get up at like 1 in the morning, pop it in the air fryer, and have the rest of it.
So the air fryer is a good way to get it reheated?
Get a little crisp.
I like a pizza stone. If you're going to reheat, use a pizza stone.
That's getting
in the oven.
complicated.
That helps keep the crust crispy.
Yeah, that's how I like it.
Okay, yeah, but this says 18% of people will eat it cold.
Not a fan.
No.
I'm fine with it.
I love cold pizza.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll eat cold spaghetti.
But don't you eat everything opposite? You like your ice cream melted?
That's Chick,
Yes.
That's very good too.
I melt ice cream. I heat up.
Do you drink
things.
it?
Huh?
You spoon it in like soup, or do you drink it?
No, it's got to be. You got to put it in the microwave very carefully. You can't.
I've
have
seen
it too
Chick do
runny.
it. It's brilliant. It just softens it.
Is it a 30
just
seconds
softens
thing?
it up. Because I don't have any teeth. It's really hard to chew ice cream. Now you got to get it soft.
I like my ice cream.
Okay.
No rocky road for this
I eat
fella.
ice cream. I watch The Big Bang Theory and laugh my ass off.
As for toppings, the big winner,
pepperoni,
tomato sauce.
That doesn't count.
No, that's standard.
Okay, let's agree on this. A pizza is cheese and sauce.
Right.
There.
Only 61% demand tomato sauce on their pizza, according
Well,
to the
then
survey.
it's not pizza.
What's the other choice?
Nothing? Or
I don't know.
I know with the barbecue chicken pizza, they put barbecue sauce on it every now and then. And that's
Sounds good.
No, keep it. Keep it.
Yeah.
Mozzarella,
Shove it up your
60%.
Huh?
Mozzarella cheese.
Okay, now they're counting cheese as a topping.
Well, cheese is a topping.
I'll take a pizza with just no sauce and the crust.
Why don't you want cheese?
Nope, just the crust.
Pepperoni edges sausage when it comes to preferences, and they both, by a substantial margin, are superior to mushrooms, according to the average American. And then, do you sprinkle the dry Parmesan on your pizza?
No, I do red pepper, but not Parmesan.
Yeah.
I rarely do either, but both fine options.
Yeah, I agree.
Nothing wrong with either.
Yeah.
Have you ever eaten pizza for breakfast? 70% of Americans say yes.
Sure. Apparently, Ace wakes himself up at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
I don't sleep like normal people.
No, I don't think you do anything. Normal people. Okay.
Okay, what percentage of people, Jess Hooker, say they would serve pizza at their own wedding?
Well, I love this because my best friend served pizza at her wedding, and
Hillbilly.
yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I would say 40%. 40%.
Really?
Yeah, 40% of people.
I'd say 12.
I've done after dinner, like on the dance floor, a couple hours. Everyone's wasted, and they bring out like 12 pies.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's nothing better. It's
But
insane.
that's not the
That's not-
reception meal.
yeah, that's
no, of
kind
course, and that's what I'm saying.
Have you
is
ever
that-
had them at 12 pies, open it up, and there's a line of cocaine in the, by the pizza? Now that's a reception.
That's really something.
You get your
That's
second
gonna go
win
on a
real
while.
quick.
No one's hungry all of a sudden.
Hey, that's not a Parmesan package.
Oh!
Pizza, 8-ball.
This says the average American eats pizza how many times per month, Jess?
4.
Good, you're close. Yeah, I would.
Really?
Yeah, I
I
would.
would have thought way higher.
I mean, 4 is basically once a week.
Right.
Half 15 days.
You guys would be so disappointed in how not often I eat pizza.
Whatever you say, John.
Play along, Jim.
Your mom just asked me on the phone, and what do you do more, eat pizza or jerk it?
Oh my God.
What I like is a
Why
pizza.
are they mutually exclusive? Now, you didn't give us the percentage on the people at the wedding.
Oh, sorry. It's 20. Wait, let me find it again. Yeah, 25% say they would eat pizza. They would serve pizza at their own wedding.
Is anybody upset if they go to a reception and it's a pizza bar?
No, not at all.
No, I don't think
Kind
anybody.
of kooky, yeah.
As long as there's liquor.
Sure.
Yeah, I haven't been to weddings where they've had pizza. I don't think.
I haven't either.
25%. You'd think that I would have stumbled upon one at some
I've been to
point.
some rehearsals where it was at a pizza joint.
Yeah.
Well, that's perfect.
It was perfect.
As something more informal.
Yeah.
My God, it was
But
perfect.
Chick and I were at a bachelor party where they served raw eggs out of a human dispensary.
Yeah, they sure did.
That's not real.
Not hard-boiled, raw?
The hostess shot him across the room. She was very good.
She was the hostess.
Well,
yeah.
I left immediately. It was
Yeah,
so
that-
disgusting. It was so gross.
And I told you, you missed the best part.
I
of the
couldn't care less.
I will not eat them.
Thank you very much. Now, right now, I want to talk about seasonality. You know what I'm talking about? About jewelry. There is no season.
Yeah.
There's no season for diamonds.
No.
No one says, it's the diamond month. No, every month diamonds are there. They're great. Real diamonds, of course, is what I'm talking about. That's why I'm talking to Steven Singer at IHateStevenSinger.com. He's a big fan of real earth-born diamonds. Steven Singer is not a fan of the laboratory-born diamonds, as you would prefer, I say, as opposed to laboratory. I say laboratory in the context of Franken-gems. These aren't real diamonds. The Federal Trade Commission has stepped in. They enforce language used about diamonds. When the word diamond is used alone, it can only mean a real, natural diamond. Okay, so that's very important to know. In fact, Steven Singer's, he'll give you one of those fake ones if you buy one of the real ones, because he's a big believer in real, natural-born diamonds. Bunch of engagement rings available right now. That'd be good for the next season of your life. Find out what I'm talking about by going to IHateStevenSinger.com. Bob and Tom Show listeners are too smart to pay for something you can get for free. Find out what I'm talking about. Like I said, IHateStevenSinger.com. Famous, by the way, for his upgrade guarantee, his great shipping, and timely delivery. IHateStevenSinger.com. Coming up, our history lesson. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to Bob and...
You want to play one of the silly ones? We'd love to hear.
Sure, yeah. Well, my name's Batman, but you can call me Bob. And when I see the boy wonder, I just say, yo, Rob, I used to wear a cape and do the leotard bit. Now I'm wearing a hoodie and the jeans, because I don't give a... I guess I can't say that.
That's okay.
I don't give an underwear drawer.
I used to bust my butt all day fighting crime. Now I'm rocking the Bob and Tom Show when I sing my rhymes. And I can turn any crowd into a crazy old mom, because I'm Batman, but you can call me Bob. Well, I'll tell you all a story that once happened to me. Me and little Robin, we were just cruising down the street. We were in the Batmobile, and we had the lights turned low. We had a six-pack of bat beer on ice, so we were good to go. And with the radio blasting out our old theme song, Robin kept on passing me that big old bat bong. I took a couple of hits, and the next thing I know, there was a cop pulling us over to the side of the road. He said, hey, what's your name, boy? You look like a slob. I said, I'm Batman, officer, but you can call me Bob. Well, I turned to little Robin. I said, hey, buddy, it's getting kind of late. I gotta find a date before I start to hallucinate. So we found this little place. We went inside, and they carded Robin at the door. They asked about his age. He just lied. He was like 13, I think. I'm not really sure how old he is. Well, I went up to the bar and ordered myself a little Coke and Jack, and that's when I felt a strong hand on the back of my back. And I turned around, and I dropped my drink, because there was this girl there in a mink, and she was about the most beautiful girl I've ever seen, I think. And I introduced her, Robin. I said, hey, this little guy's name is Rob, but... well, I'm the Batman, baby, but you can call me Bob. Well, I promised to behave, and we went back to the Bat Cave, and she took one look at my place, and, well, she started to rave, and then she gave me a nice kiss, and she said, I'll be right back. I'm just going to slip by some of these clothes for a minute so we can relax. So she left the room for a minute, and I threw in some tunes. I opened up my new multi-million-dollar skylight so we could look at the moon. But when she came back in, well, she had this big old whip in her hand. Turns out she was a crazy, psychotic Catwoman. She started chasing me around my house, and she was screaming that she wanted me dead. Had to whip out my batarang. Hit her right in the head. She went out like a light. I said, oh, man, what a night. Had to drag her down to the police department where they locked her up tight. And as I was leaving, the sergeant looked at me, and he said, hey, son, you've done a fine job. I said, I know. I'm Batman. But you can call me Bob.
Yes!
Fantastic.
Wow, that was fantastic. That was great, man. Thanks. Bob Schneider is our guest.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course... Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini-Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Big Skin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Is that where you go? Are we eligible?
Bob and Tom.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
They put the F in professional.
Rick Schrader is our guest. Rick is a newly married new dad.
Yes, I have a 4-year-old daughter now, she's a doll. Her name's Maya, and she's beautiful, but I'll tell you, she's fallen under the sway of the evil purple one.
You mean...
Yes, Barney.
Barney the dinosaur?
Every morning, I love you. I haven't digested a breakfast in a year for listening to Barney on the those amazing robot Stepford like children they have surrounding him and the realistic portrayals of kids. Now, hey Barney, let's clean our room and then pray. They get these kids. Off the Mouseketeers directly to Barney, and it's amazing. If the kids love Barney.
Mm-hmm.
They love him.
Oh,
That's going to be the next Waco type disaster. Barney and his followers in a Quonset hut outside Dallas. Sharing means caring, Billy. So strike the match. Next thing you know, polyurethane Barney suit goes up like tinder. I point this out because I care.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
If you want to turn your daddy parts orange, eat some Cheetos and watch some porn.
Bob and Tom Radio, 24/7.
We don't know anything about you, Christian. Are you a married guy, single guy?
I am married. I got married this past August. I am one of those lucky men. I'm one of those at first sight situations. I met my wife. I looked at her and I said, "Oh my God, this is the woman I want to spend the next 4 to 7 years with."
Wow. Wow, that's huge.
That is an
time.
exciting time, isn't it, Christian?
Isn't it sweet?
Yes,
Isn't
it
it
is.
sweet?
That is lovely. How's it going?
It's not bad. She travels with me a lot, not as often as I like. I love traveling with my wife because every time we go away together, we play this really fun game. It's called, How Is This My Fault?
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
Hi, this is Mike Burbage.
Tickets coming up soon.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, chick.
There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Ace Cosby's here. Hi. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
We have some really good letters about ghosts.
Talk to me.
And folks that have seen ghosts in their houses.
Yes.
Because we had a news story about how many people think that their houses are haunted.
I have no doubt. I'm just going to go on record as saying no doubt that they exist.
I don't know.
Really?
I think there's forces out there, but I don't think that they're actually ghost-like.
Seeing a guy sitting in your living room, that's
How
kinda
about
creepy.
that? Boy.
How about that?
I don't think I believe in them, but I also don't want to say I believe in them out loud because I think that's inviting it in. I don't think they're cool. I don't want to chill with them. I want to do cool stuff. I don't want to get involved with ghosts. I want to hang out with my boys.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, do they use the toilets? Do they?
No, they don't need to evacuate.
In the story earlier, she said that her son had to wait to use the restroom.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Little boy gets up middle of the night. He goes, "I can't go to the bathroom. There's a man in there."
Well, maybe you just had stage fright. I'd be scared.
Also, how weird is it that as a mom, you're just so tired in that moment? You're like, well, just wait for him to finish, please.
Yeah.
He'll be done in a second. Be
Been there.
patient.
Okay, as it goes, that's good. Tell him I said, hey, I got to go to sleep. I'm tired. It's time now to review what we learned in today's story. No, we have a history. I'm sorry. Got through the whole show and almost forgot it.
Time now for Today in History. What day is it, Tom? Do you know?
10th of October, according to this thing I've never seen before.
What is today?
Tuesday.
Very good.
Give me a second. 1868, the first written account of a football game, not soccer.
In 1868?
1868, the first written account of what we now call football played in Quebec.
Football Day Americano? Oh, in Quebec.
Yeah, by English troops and civilians.
With their enemies' heads as
Wow.
the football.
Like in Hostel. I think it's Hostel Part 2 they play.
Yeah, Eli, what's it, Roth? Oh,
I'll be a puck. I have this in Canada.
The big problem when they first came out with football was that people were dying when they were playing. They get hit.
It wasn't the flying wedge. They would
blunt trauma.
Lock elbows and lock arms and run.
Why don't they do that anymore?
Well, the Eagles are trying to do it. I look for that to be banned in the offseason.
Okay.
But
Ace, this is for you. Your friends from Whitesnake. In 1987, on this date, their song Here I Go Again topped the Billboard charts.
Rightfully so, I say.
And for you, Miss Hooker,
Yes.
the video was famous. Who was in it?
Catan, Tawny.
Very good. That's it?
Is that Tawny Catan? Yeah.
Dancing on the hood of a
Firebird.
I thought it was a Jaguar.
It is, yes.
Is it okay?
You were looking at the car.
Yeah.
I saw her without makeup.
And you shook her head no just
good,
now.
you said, yeah.
Isn't she?
She's the late Tawny Katana.
Yeah, I was going to say she's got.
Oh, she died?
Yeah.
Star of Bachelor Party?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man, it's a great movie. I love it so much.
She was on a Seinfeld.
She sure was.
Yeah.
He's running lines with her.
Oh, I don't know anymore.
And his brain and his peanuts are playing chess.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Happy birthday, the great Thelonious Monk. What a great name.
I still don't know if he's related to Art Monk, formerly the Washington Redskins.
That's a fair question.
I think he is.
1924, Ed Wood, creator of what's considered to be one of the worst movies ever made.
Help me, Eddie.
A good movie about him. Dancer Ben Vereen.
Ah, yes. Master of the Old Soft Shoe.
One of the greatest television series of all time. 10 Speed and Brown Shoe. With Jeff Goldblum and Ben Vereen.
God.
No way was that good.
Stephen J. Cannell, ladies and gentlemen. It was a pretty good show.
Really?
Was it really?
Okay.
We actually agree on something.
I take everything.
Didn't Ben Vereen get hit by a van or something terrible?
Yeah, I think it was on purpose. Yeah. He was
Okay.
out there tap dancing in the street.
Sorry.
I'll fix
I thought
it.
you were Gregory Hines. What did that guy have against Gregory Hines?
Also dead.
I thought you were Stephen King.
Happy birthday.
Somebody got hit by a car.
Bradley Whitford.
Good actor.
Is supposed to be one of the brightest guys, apparently extremely intelligent.
He is John Landecker's son-in-law.
Oh.
John Records Landecker?
Amy Landecker is his wife. They're
I thought he was married to Jane Krakowski or whatever, the mom from Malcolm in the Middle. Oh, okay.
David Lee Roth, happy birthday. David Lee Roth, 69 years old today.
Hot.
When I was fishing over the weekend. We heard it was late at night, and we heard a house all of a sudden just start playing music, and it was Van Halen's "Jump."
Yeah,
in the lake.
And my brother John and I looked at each other. And John looked at me and goes, "Might as well." I laughed for 2 minutes.
Is that right? Had you had some beers?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Might as well.
Not the best fishing, I gather.
No, we were catching the white bass right then. Yeah.
Now, why do they call them white bass?
They are dressed in Gap clothing and use a lot of mayonnaise on things.
Own their TVs.
What else do we honkies do?
Oh, my gosh.
Can you still rent appliances?
Yes.
Rent a center? Yeah.
Rent a center, can you?
I don't know.
I rented the TV. I told you.
Well, how much did it cost you?
Ended up costing me $9,000. This was back in the 80s.
Being poor is expensive.
It's very expensive.
It really is.
Well, that makes sense.
Yes.
Time now to review what we learned on today's show, please.
Is that right? Time now to review what we learned on today's show, please. We opened the show with announcer guy. Everyone should have their very own announcer guy. Tom Griswold went to see the Eagles last night in concert, and by all accounts, and so did Jess Hooker, and by all accounts, they were awesome.
Great show.
Great show.
And Steve Miller as well. Josh Arnold is back from fishing with his brothers. A lot of pantsing going on at at the Ozarks.
And we can't figure out why pantsing means de-pantsing.
I never called it pantsing. It was always de-pantsing.
Why don't you
really?
Yeah.
Why don't you go pants that guy?
No, de-pants.
We'd say
Yeah.
on the football team.
Oh, man, did you hear who got pants during the pep rally?
Absolutely. Yeah.
No.
No?
No, we said de-pants.
All right. Depants.
I don't think any of us will forget, or we are all possibly changed from hearing the conversation between Tom and Pat when Tom asked Pat if any of his pubes were gray this morning. We had that.
Well, Pat stopped dyeing the hair in his head.
Right.
I was wondering if
pubes.
And you claim that your eyebrows match your pubes.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Is that a common thing?
I think that is. That's probably common, right?
I'm kind of in the same boat.
Yeah.
Really? I remember Leonid Brezhnev had that big, thick black bush. Big brows and the white hair.
Leonid Brezhnev had a thick bush.
It's how he hit Bush.
Why don't they use that more often? Instead of just for ladies, they use it for men. Look at that guy's bush.
Well, thank you.
And my face itched earlier.
Okay, good. It's killing
sort
me.
of still does. Yeah, I killing time.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.